EI got caught on the crouching medium kick, could not cancel. Now you're in the corner, gotta guess.
Okay, interesting juggle. I feel like she could have got a little bit more, but
she might have been able to level 3 there. Okay. Frozen burnout, forward throw.
Impatient.
Just needs one jab to end this. Oh no!
That's one. We just waited, we waited.
Yeah,
The dive kick there, and unfortunately 2+. Now you're burnt out, and that's the chip.
Good kill. I'm sending the charge.
Yo, like that? Like that?
Wait a minute.
Like that?
Immediately.
Oh, okay.
Immediate
I like it. I like it. I like it.
You're on violence right now. Like, yo.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. Another throw.
That spot, man.
This might be it.
On there into the level 3. Yep.
Oh, brother. And that is it. Royal Rose with a 3-0.
Let's fucking go. It's peak.
It is peak and goddamn. You're burnt out in the corner. Here comes the level 2. Great desert.
Turbulent wind.
No, the drop. Okay. No, stop it. Okay. Okay, though. We still got level 1 though on the side of Fire Blur. He's got level 2 actually. Got the moderns. Got the pressure. Medium punch. Good.
Shimmy him.
He did.
Burn out.
So again, fireball's coming in. Jump. So terrifying.
Guess what? He's about to get another level.
He is. Stop. It's very close.
2 level 2s in 1 round.
Ooh, what a call out from the.
I guess fine.
Is he dead? Yes, sir. Both these players, man. Playing against that bar. The bar right now for both these players is so important, right? We're seeing whichever player is in burnout first is starting to take a lot of the hits here. And here comes Thobit trying to burn out that bar.
The low conversion game on point.
Yes, sir. Oh, the combos and the low. He missed the confirm. Level 3.
Time to go to work.
Send him to Memphis.
Go to work.
To Memphis. Is gonna get a little of that meter back, but Thobit now. I jumped right over that. No punish though. No, just a bit too close.
He tried to modern his way out.
Was that intentional? Oh wait, what?
No chip out.
He got a meter back.
No way, no chip out. Here comes the pressure. Throw. He can take maybe one more. Reversal, good option. EX fireball. Oh my gosh. Anything from either of these players. The jump in! No, he didn't believe! There it is! The finish! Oh my god! Bro, man. Can he close it out? Oh, yes, sir. Tried to parry that. I think got something else instead. Here we go. Fire Blur's pressure. Good tech from Thobit jumping out. Kept him in the corner. Another throw. Why you perfect parrying? Whew. Oh, he going in. Side Thobit, brother. Okay, burnt out though.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Fireblur wants that pressure. He wants that damage as much as he can. Jumping out again. Fireblur backing off though. Yep, he was patient. Yep. Great patience.
Trying to bait him. VP didn't work out this time.
Okay.
Notice the ground.
He tagged. Can Thobit stay alive here? Thobit has level 2. There it is. Yep. Coming out. Comes a mix-up. Reversal. He wasn't ready. And Fireblur is gonna close it out. Oh my god. Nice shimmy. God, good lord. Big jump over.
Danger.
Oh, dude, it's scary. Both these players got full bar right now. Ryukin close to burnout again against Marissa. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got the pressure though. Level 3 confirm off the light kick. Okay. All right. He is burnt out though. Yeah. Chase could get a lot of damage out of this. gonna happen. Dash forward throw.
Confident. Confident.
The air reset is so unfortunate. Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Reversal again. Reef just needs one good tech and the fireball to close it out. 2 points. Oh my god. Start bringing himself out. All deep.
Platinum is going.
No shot, bro. He's the playing on. Oh, no. Level 2. Okay, don't drop it, bro. Listen, don't drop it. Ooh, burnout. He spent the DI. Siberian. Is he dead?
That's fine. That's fine. I'm good with that.
Oh my god, he's still mashing, bro. I love Sage, bro. Oh no, scooped up. That didn't kill. What do you? There's no optimal going on. Where's the optimal plays? Oh my god. Oh my god, please. 30 seconds left on the clock. That's plus.
Oh my god.
Is he turning butter? There's no way. There's, bruh.
Oh, what a match.
Sage is cooking him up. He's cooking him up on a platter, brother.
Oh
my gosh, so scary. Nice anti-air for Sage. Peak jump and he's got level 3. Does he kill? Does he kill? The drop? He has XPD. Yeah, that's negative. Oh my gosh. He has a chance. Sage has level 3 though. Big hit here, no confirm. No shot, Sage!
No way!
I think that might be their second round or maybe their first round. I remember if they got one in the first game. Oh no.
Why did we not just calm down? We didn't have to do that.
It's Integra. It's Integra, bro. Okay, all right, Integra. Oh, don't drop it. Don't drop it. You'll make the meter. Don't drop it. No! Oh, that got him. Integra, you can't do it.
What is happening right now? What is this?
Integra, please don't get perfected again. Integra, not like he's gonna XCP. It's oh no!
Yeah,
No, okay, nothing on the side of K7. This could be what Integra needs. Level 3.
Level 3, thank you.
All right.
Jeez Louise, man.
We got it. I'm getting a heart attack, guys. It's not good.
That's my go. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart.
4-3, bro.
Oh, my heart, dude. No. Oh, Integra.
Oh, why would you just do it, bro? He knows. He's punished him every time. Oh.
His TP. Okay, I like how Integra has called out every love. No combo, Integra.
Why is he like this, yo?
I'm gonna scream, bro. Nice whip punish for K7, level 3.
Beautiful.
I don't know the scaling on this. This might kill.
Really?
Does this kill? That killed that former unknown. Closing it out for Team Unknown. Team 1 getting the kill. That is it. Closing the whole thing out. Live from STBX headquarters, we welcome you to the premier 5v5 team event, Stream Team Battle, held right here on Twitch TV /Stream Team Battle X. It's a little late night, you know, we're starting an hour later, but you know, we had to make sure all the players involved could stick around. Everyone was cool with it, you know. Late night STBs are totally fine, as long as all the players are involved with it and are cool with it. But speaking of the players, we've got Team Lightning Dome Gladiators coming back from their pretty dominating victory over Team Young Matt Teen, who Vasiliek was a part of. You know, Vasiliek came to me and he said, I want to get a rematch. You know, I got to pull a team together. You know, Young Matt Teen's kind of going through his training arc right now. You know, he's got to regroup a little bit. So Vasiliek's like, I got this. You know, pull the team together and we're back right now to get a rematch between the majority of both the teams again. So gonna be a really good one tonight. Gonna be a lot of great matches. But I'm Hispanic at the Disco.
And I'm Step 4.
And we're ready to bring you some great Street Fighter action. Step, I'm glad to have you back, man. You know, you're in the background always, but it's nice that, you know, we gotta do these reunions more often, you know?
Good to be back.
Yes, sir. And you know, speaking of these awesome teams, you know, you're gonna be seeing there's a particular guy you're gonna be seeing a couple of times this month, and that's Sage. So, and also Vasiliek, funnily enough. But that's because we had some cool stuff planned up ahead. But showing off these teams right now, Team Vasiliek on the left and Team Iron Knit on the right. We got Sage Platinum, Kepler, Uncle Rec, Child 223, who hasn't played since Street Fighter V a long time ago. And Vasiliek themselves, obviously, taking on Moku, Aku Crow, Mr. Bono, M10, and Iron Knit. Or M10, however you want to say it. So, you know, it's crazy the fact that we have 2 Hondas tonight. You know, we have 2 Hondas, 2 DJs, 2 Terrys. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, you don't see a lot of DJs nowadays. You don't see any Hondas either. But starting off on our first one, man, like this first matchup, Sage versus Moku, you know, DJ versus Terry. Any thoughts on that one?
This is kind of an interesting one because I don't get to see it too often. I guess like a player note, if I remember right, because I was looking people up beforehand, Moku's pretty young, from my understanding. So you know, like Sage versus allegedly, I was like, okay, Twitter profile, are they 16? I need someone to confirm. Do we got another Blaz on our hands? But you know, that level 1's pretty good, I think, at the drive rush check, just because even if you sway, it might go far enough that you could just snipe DJ out of a lot of things if you're really on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, Terry obviously with his low fireball, you know, DJ's fireball can't exactly beat it, right? You know, they'll go under each other. So Terry always has kind of an approach option against DJ, or at least a way to keep him away. And then with that Burn Knuckle, like you said, right, you know, if DJ's not kind of like on top of Terry all the time, Burn Knuckle is also there as a challenge tool to kind of close the distance himself. You know, even outside of Terry's already good drive rush. So I have not seen Sage take on a Terry, and I think Moku last time they played, I want to say played Akuma. It's been a minute since we've seen them on here, so I'm interested to see the Terrison right now. So Terry a pretty good character, and so is DJ still a good character. So definitely up for that one. But the next one we got coming up, alleged top tier Mai taking on actual top tier Rashid. So, you know, I have my opinions on this one. You know, I played a little bit of Rashid, but you as a Rashid master, you know, what are your thoughts on this one here between these 2 characters?
It's funny, I actually played this with Max recently, although he was on Hitbox, he's learning. It's both players are annoyed the entire time. So even if you're really far and Mai has all the fan stuff going, if she gives you time to do the charge fireball, enhanced EX spike is actually fireball involved. So like no matter the range, you both have a gun to each other's head. I think Rashid has like the slight edge because level 2 and all the shenanigans there. The only thing is if she has level 2 on her end, especially if she does like the sort of TK air super, although that's hard, if you just kind of kick it in and go with it, you also die.
That's true.
So it's kind of an interesting and pretty explosive matchup, but it also could devolve into just a weird fireball war.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 characters with DPs and both got pretty good mix-ups. Obviously, you know, Rashid with the more like traditional mix-ups, but even then on top of that, you know, strike throw is obviously very strong for Rashid, but then Mai is all strike throw, right? You know, you're guessing for your life once she throws that fan. So can Aku Crow stop that is really the big thing here. So I'm excited to see that one. But moving on, we got Uncle Rec taking on Mr. Bono, Honda Guile. You know, class up as class up of a matchup as it goes, and it's still an 8-2 matchup. It doesn't matter what Street Fighter it is. So, you know, this one's a little scary for Uncle Rec. You know, Honda does have the tools to get around, you know, the Fireball War. You know, you got Butt Slam, you got EX Headbutt, and you've got level 2, right? They did buff level 2, so it's a little bit better as an anti-fireball tool. But it's Guile, right? You know, it's Guile. He's gonna flash kick you, and especially with an easy access to a cross-cut flash kick, right? You know, just down-up input is very easy to get a course correction for.
Delay it a bit. Yep.
Exactly. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Uncle Rec stops himself from getting wrecked by a Guile. But what are your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts on this one?
This is definitely difficult. It'd be kind of sick if we do see something like a predictive clap to catch something at startup. But one thing I know about Uncle Rec is that coming from 5, I haven't seen a lot in 6. They were always somebody who played a lot of different characters. So I think potentially if this does get rough, I imagine Uncle Rec might have something in the pocket. I don't know everything he played. I believe he had an Ed in 5, but I don't know he has it in 6. So it'll be interesting to see if we rotate if things don't go well in Honda here.
Fair enough, that's true. There is a character switch for both teams, so that is always up in the air. But moving on next, though, we got Child223 with their return, taking on M1OGZ. Man, this guy, M1, bro, dude, you know, led a team recently. This Honda cooks, bro. He just 2-0'd Space Boy in bracket recently at his local. You know, he's been cooking up recently, you know, kind of showing that Honda's kind of a character to be messed with. I mean, honestly, a lot of people, a lot of pros also not thinking that Honda's the worst character in the game anymore. You know, he's not top tier, right? Maybe a little bit below, you know, maybe just at mid tier, right? A pretty solid character. He's got a lot of good tools, especially since his buffs. But he's taking on DJ. Right, and obviously DJ, you know, when you've got no real, you know, invincible reversal and DJ's kind of swaying on you and just kind of doing what he wants, what options do you have? And on top of that, he's got Jackknife, right? Also another flash kick type move that you can delay. So what are your thoughts on this one?
This one's interesting, and we saw this, you know, with somebody else here, Sage Platinum, the last time we did Stream Team League, and it looked like in that case, Sage Platinum was sort of like having to punch up a bit, but I think he came out on top. And we have two players who I think I categorize like M10 or M10 is like a pretty aggressive Honda, you know, calculated in their own way. And Child's always been an aggressive player, so this could be like kind of an interesting butting of heads here. I'm definitely fans of both, where it's like, you know, DJ has a really good time sort of like checking those butt slams, but even someone like Blockbuster John last time, they have amazing DPs, but M10 found all these angles that made them whisk that all together. So I'm sure he has his tricks. So this one's going to be, I think, probably one of the most fun ones to see as they kind of like pull from their respective bags.
All right, and then the last one, we got Vasiliek coming back in the Captain's Division, taking on Iron Knit. And brother, I mean, Vasiliek, obviously Stream Team League champion, you know, all-around veteran of Stream Team Battle, and a very, very solid Aki. Taking on Iron Knit, who I think is, I want to say, undefeated right now in Stream Team League, in Stream Team Battle in general. I mean, he's been leading some teams now for a while, and has also been pretty much cooking up everyone he fought against. If not, a lot of his matches have been very, very close at worst. So, you know, now switching over to the Terry, which is arguably a little bit of a better matchup against Aki comparatively to his Ed, but the Ed is always there, right? You know, he always has the Ed as the backup as well. So that one will be interesting to see if he sticks with the Terry or goes with the Ed in this one. I'm assuming, obviously, because he told me he's going to stick with the Terry, but it's always an option. Any thoughts, though, specifically between the Aki-Terry matchup, though?
Yeah, I definitely see why they'd go the Terry. I hear the Ed matchup can be a bit awkward. And it's interesting that even outside of the matchup, we have two, I think, of our most winning captains kind of going up against each other right now. So it'll be interesting to see who kind of like gets the edge here. But Terry's interesting in that, like, you have to worry as Aki about like the crack shoot going over things. If you get the punish counter, they get things like double dash OP. If you get the medium fireball on counter hit, that's a knockdown. So he's not defenseless at all in this fireball war, and he has ways around it. And I think we'll have to see like how well Vasiliek sort of plays around that. And if they're preemptive things, Vasiliek, I'll say, has really good perfect parries. So we'll see if that comes into play here.
True. Well, with that though, we're gonna send you guys off to understand how Stream Team Battle works as an event. Come watch this quick 1-minute guide. Stream Team Battle X is a 5-on-5, 1st to 15 team event that is open to all players across all experience levels. Players compete in divisions of similar level, and their score in the set is added to their team's overall score. Teams have respective voice chats where they are encouraged to coach, collaborate, and cheer each other on throughout the event. The first 4 divisions are 1st to 3, and last division is 1st to 5. Surrendering a perfect costs a point for your team's score, adding to the unpredictability and excitement. If neither team hits 15 by the end of Division 1, we then spin a Wheel of Fire that randomly selects one of the divisions for an instant run back. This set is run as a 1st to 5 or until one team reaches 15. If neither team hits 15 by the end of the 1st to 5, then the wheel is spun again until a team wins. One final wrinkle is the charge mechanic. Once per event, if you're on a hot streak or feeling desperate, you may declare your next game to be charged, which gives you an additional point if you win the game, but you'll lose a point from your team's overall score if you lose, so handle it with care. Lastly, if this looks fun, join the Discord. We run this event in both Tekken and Street Fighter, and we're always looking for new players and want everyone to get a chance to participate. Thank you, and enjoy the event. All right, time to stop stalling for time, because the only thing that matters now is the gambling ram. And holy shit, everyone's already put their money in.
Yep.
Steph, though, what is the gambling ram?
All right, so Gambling Ram is our little mini game that we have with imaginary currency. You know, if you do any bets, don't let us know about it. You have $1,000 a night to sort of play around with. If you want to make a bet, type in !bet followed by the player name. Partial matches work. You can also type in !bet 1 or 2 for player 1 or 2 respectively. If you need to cancel at any point, let's say you got your bet wrong, had a change of heart, just type in !cancel. If you want to check your balance, although we tend to go all in, Hispanic can cover the spiritual rules. You can type in !balance to see that. And as for the last little command here, if you type in !win quote and whatever you want afterwards, at the end of the night, you not only get a super chest for winning, but you do get a win quote to show up on screen. Spilly gets a special one because he's the GOAT. So yeah, you can set that up now, set that up later if you look closer to winning.
Yeah,
but that should be it.
Yeah. I mean, big thing is if you become a high baller, a high winner like Spilly, maybe we'll get you a unique one also. Right now, Spilly I think is like 9 or 10 time not just included just for
he's
Street
Mr.
Fighter.
Rockefeller.
Yeah. Yeah. My man has not voted he's been winning. I think he won the last one too. So literally last week he won. So someone's gotta knock Spilly off his throne, bro, because this guy's betting too hard. How this man has not completely just stolen all of Vegas's money is beyond me. But Step, who are you voting on first?
Ooh, oh gosh.
And then I gotta go opposite, as always.
I gotta go with Sage. He's always been here. He's always been such a crazy good mainstay of the stream since 5. So I'm gonna go with him.
There you go. All right. All in on Sage. Oh, and I guess, so we can talk about it real quick. There are 3 rules for the Gambling Ram.
Yep.
So everyone is aware. 1, always bet on the homie. 2, always go all in. And 3, if there's a Zangief, always bet all in on Zangief. No Zangief tonight, so you can ignore rule 3. But 1 and 2, don't forget it. All in. If you don't go all in and you win, did you really win? That's the thing. So with that, I'm gonna quit yapping. We're gonna get into our first match, and let's get to it. So I'm gonna move us over here to the waiting room and get these boys on the road.
I see that as the first sentence of the lobby. So. The second one.
Alrighty. And if they're watching, get in there, cook them up. I have enough channel points to shoot the next person who bets 500.
No. What up, Divine? Hope you're having a good night.
Hey, what up, Illusion? How we doing?
And if you're interested in events like this, I'm going to type in STBX Discord here. Join the Discord. Check things out. We've been really on it with having events back to back. We have a really cool one cooking up next week. I think we'll cover that later, probably. Step in the name alone. That's pretty good.
Let's see if they actually jump in there. I hope they're paying attention.
Hopefully. Yeah, everybody seems to be in there for the most part. Yeah.
Lock in, let's go. See, Sage is mute. There you go. Okay, there goes Sage.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's locked in.
He locked in. He locked in. Yeah, please join us. You know, we're always looking for new players. The next, actually, after tonight, the open lobby event, the open team event will be, the signups for that will be up. So if you're interested in playing in this event and you have not played before, you will get priority. So once those forms go up, please fill out the form and sign up. It's a lot of fun. It's free. It's a good time. You're gonna see these guys popping off and yelling at each other and talking mad shit. So.
In terms of like bonuses, you know, up here on the top left, we have the purple bar over here. You know, a little empty right now, but every night, you know, the winning team gets a split of that evenly across all the players. So if you do want to donate, I believe it's just !donate here in the chat, because they've always put on a good show. You know, again, had to start a little late to make sure everybody was here.
Moku's not actually in here.
Moku's in the Discord. That's
he's in there. I don't think he actually joined the. Look at that. M10 also in ranked mode. What is going on, these guys?
M10, I get. You know what I mean?
What?
Oh, yeah, he actually did show up like a little bit before. I saw the smiley face.
There he is. Send another invite. No one told me he wasn't in here. I sent everyone an invite. I gotta send another one.
Oh my God.
He was about to message me, I need an invite. Listen, dog. I sent everyone an invite earlier. Fraud 1 OGs is crazy. First chatter, by the way. Moku wasn't allowed into the club. Here we go. Finally starting our first match here tonight. On time. Usually about 30 minutes in, that's when we get it. Hispanic Disco, how are you gonna go against my boy Sage, this betrayal of the highest order? Listen, I have to, as a commentator, allow the co-commentator to always bet first, and I have to go opposite. That's just the rules.
We cover both sides, you know?
Exactly. So no one can get mad, right? First game, no one can get mad. After that game, then you can get mad. What up, cuz?
Curtis is gonna get mad if I don't go broke. That's all I'll say.
Very true. But here we go. First match up tonight. Wow.
What a trade.
Yeah. Jumping over each other also. Good confirm from Sage. Into the throw. Here we go. Man, I think the corner here, man, is where Sage has a lot of fun. We gotta be so careful against him. I mean, it's just DJ in general, but Sage especially. That was not even punish counter. Moku caught jumping.
I like that because you're going for like this plus option that you can cancel into where you're not guaranteed the punish depending on where that hit. And we see that classic target combo.
That kill! Wow.
Yeah. That target combo is so much Hispanic.
I hate that target combo, bro. That has got to be the dumbest target combo in this entire game. That second hit of that target combo, by the way, is -2.
Yeah. It is the most awkward delay timing to kind of get around it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
It's so dumb. The target combo needs to go, exactly. Yeah, nice confirm there from Moku. Got him in the corner. Close to burnout, though.
Corner. Oh, could lose it here.
Good. Sweep. No punish from Sage. Big A here burned himself out. He still got meter.
I was almost afraid of the neutral jump level 2. We've seen it.
Oh, yeah, and mistimed the, oh, my God, crack shoot. Got the punish counter.
Level 3.
You said something. Commentator's curse.
Yep.
Sage still alive though, guys! Got him with the overhead on the EX knuckle. Or the crack shoot. Good stuff.
These two are slugging. They're definitely like, you know, we're reacting to what's happening, but they both lose quickly, and you got to do something about it.
Listen, brother, you know, sometimes there's some spaghetti that you know, that's out there on the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first game, right? So both these players kind of trying to check each other out, see what's working right now. See Moku dashing in, dashing out. Oh my gosh, GM dash into the backup immediately. That's classic Sage Platinum, man. Moku though.
That might put him in second.
Oh yeah. Nice anti-air. Moku losing meter here, getting it back now. Evened up again. Overhead, big damage. This should be enough. Level 3.
Oh, baby.
Moku on the board.
Oh, baby.
Just realized the stream can't hear y'all.
from them.
Right out the gate, yeah, that round start burn knuckle. If you actually don't move, it could be like +1.
Definitely. Right, going in, nice DP. Thanks for the heads up, tragically. Backing off. Nice burn knuckle punish there from Moku. Sage having a little bit of issues now. Moku doing a good job fighting back in neutral here. Nice. Counter hit on the crouching medium kick in the corner now. Oh my gosh, you just swept in his face. Good. Okay, Moku, getting called out there. Oh, now you're in burnout. You gotta hold this pressure. Oh my gosh, he dumped that. Nice confirm. And the crouching medium kick, no! Unfortunately, he did not believe there. He went for the crack shoot.
Oh, he might go for something else.
No, that's safe. Yeah, it's -6 though. Nice anti-air there from Sage. Ooh. Stuff in the approach there.
Brilliant reactions. Definitely, you know, has the slight edge here. Sage, like, definitely fighting well, but Moku reacting to so much like that right there.
Exactly, yeah, Moku definitely on point right now with his pressure as well. Sage, we're seeing a little bit of spaghetti here, right? With a lot of his pressure as well as his combo conversions here. Moku, though,
oh, I thought that was gonna be immediate overhead.
Mashing on hit. Nice anti-air. Hey, big confirm here. Or Geyser, but can't spend the second bar though, no meter. This could be what Sage needs.
And level 3.
What? Big hit there and another one, level 2. How much?
I don't know how much it does.
I don't know, with scaling, a little bit of scaling here, but he could go into DI, or he's just go for the chip out sequence.
So smart.
There it is.
Yes.
Okay, boy.
Yeah, the fireball would stop the level 1 trip coming out at all, pretty much.
Yeah, no, that was extremely smart. Yeah, you're not wrong, because obviously level 1's not fireball invincible, right, on top of that. And he was going to go for the chip out sequence almost there. Sage trying to catch Moku moving forward with that heavy punch. Getting caught, though. Moku's pressure looking scary. Big hit. Oh my gosh, and a perfect parry. Sir, side switch. Moku close to burnout. Spent the whole thing, but burnout didn't punish it. That is still -8. Moku not ready.
Oh, no. That could be.
That should be it. Unfortunate.
I got lucky there, actually.
That was clean from Moku. Great confirm there after the accidental, the miss anti-air there from Sage.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Listen, right now, Sage gotta lock in. Oh, perfect parry from Moku. Yeah, can only -3 on that one. Yeah, it did, yeah. Okay. We've seen Sage going a lot more for the drive meter now. Oh, nice. Ooh, what a call. I walked right under him. DI. 2+. Oh, we're cooking? We're cooking? Keep him on the ground? Dang.
Right in the corner. Keep it right there.
Yeah, Pringles. There's so much dip.
Exactly, man. Chip him out. Moku just trying to jump that entire time, thinking that Sage might have stopped his pressure at any point, but Sage said, hold that.
Yeah. We saw a reset with the target combo. Maybe they saw that and were like, okay, I'm gonna get got here. I'm not losing.
Oh yeah, and Moku going in. Oh, empty jump there. DI not ready. Uncheck. Go. Got him in the corner. Sage is up around here. Nice pressure going in. Anti here from Sage. A little scary to do though as DJ. You need the charge.
Like a challenger.
Nice big hit there. Caught him pushing a button. Moku on set point. Moku looking to end this early.
Having guns fully loaded on both ends here.
Oh yeah. Gun pointed to both these players' heads right now. Level 2 from Sage. Yes, sir. He got the rhythm. Gonna do a lot of drive meter damage to Moku as well, who's close to the corner. Oh my god, calling him out. Moku holding all this right now. Oh my gosh, Sage, you're parrying in his face. Quick burn. Not afraid to push buttons. Nice DP from Moku, been on point with those. Here comes DJ though. No anti-air, no charge. We'll confirm off that light jab. Here comes more pressure. EX jackknife, get off me. Close to burnout for both these players.
Even.
Hey. Looking scary right now. Any hit kills for both these players.
React so much with level 2 right now, and it's the same here if they do the right conversion to level 3.
Yes, that should kill. That definitely should kill. Oh man, I'm getting scared now.
Yeah.
It didn't kill! No! But he went in for the meaty punch. Sage was pushing buttons. Moku wins 3-0. Starting off strong for Team Iron Knit. Damn.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir. What were your thoughts on that one, man?
Man, that was such a fun set to watch. I am a little sad about how Game 2 ended, just because there was a little bit of a misinput. But it happens sometimes. Because Sage had the corner, things were looking so well. DP. What can you do? But both these players were swinging. Moku really finding those edges by like reacting to so much. Their pressure was so clean. They were catching like some of these jumps at like really key times. And even Sage, like some of the reactions like with level 2, making sure like to snipe like whatever jumps they could when they had charge. Great stuff.
Yeah, no, very, very solid plays from both these players. But yeah, I gotta say for sure on Moku's side, the anti-airs on the light jackknives, right, those little short hops, were on point. I don't think he got hit by a single one of them outside of maybe one crossing him up. So you just amazing awareness there, especially be able to do that so quickly and consistently. And just being able to keep his pressure, you know, safe, you know, because Sage, one of those players who know, like, will try to take as much advantage as he can, especially if you give him any space. But Moku just doing, you know, using his ability to react quickly to the most, like, the best advantage, right? Just constantly able to keep Sage checked, especially with his drive rushes and his jumps. And I think that really, really made a difference here. But Sage, also, man, once he got in, the mix-ups begun. And, you know, even Moku just had to hold that. You know, just ended up working out mostly in Moku's favor. So with that, though, Sage Platinum takes the fall, and Moku gets himself a chest. Let's see what he gets. The gold frame. Let's go.
Nice.
Nice little frame there for Moku. Congratulations. Get a little bit of swag. Speaking of, though, speaking of money and swag, you know, let's head over to the Gambling Ram, because I'm finally not the first one to lose after like 4 or 5 weeks. So I've been out of the running basically every time for like the last like 2 months. So, you know, I'm a little happy to finally have some money on my side of the bank here. So while everyone gets their bets in, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna put my bet in on. Ooh, this one's tough.
This is a tough one, actually.
I mean,
I would, you know, where I can.
Kepler kind of cooks. She's kind of cooking though, but
yeah, that's the thing. On paper, this is super 50-50.
But Aku Crow though, I haven't seen him play. I'm kind of Rashid though. I mean, you know, Great Desert Storm.
Master. I'm sorry.
Listen. Well, you know, I'm gonna do what my heart says. I'm gonna do what my gut says. I'm gonna put my money in on Kepler. I'm gonna put it all in on Kepler. So I've got the commentator's blessing for that. So if I put it on Kepler, that means that they're gonna win. So clearly, that's how this works now. So you can't bet anymore since you lost. So you know, here we are. But with that, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and run a quick Twitch ad here just to get it out of the way, so we don't get hit by one mid-set. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. But speaking of, and for all the people who are still with us because you have ad block, and or you are subscribed, thank you. You know, this next one, I'm like you talked about, man. Ed Rashid, like having the proverbial gun to each other's head is kind of an accurate statement. So
people just fly at each other via fireball. The way things clash is really awkward because like you don't have one outside of EX that goes just horizontal. So you'll clash and beat a fan, but you won't hit Mai if she keeps a lot of space. So it's weird. And you do have to worry about the dive kick though.
That's true. But what about, here's the thing I'm curious about. Does Spike beat out normal fans uncharged?
Yeah, that's the funny thing, yes, because you'll punish counter her. It's kind of funny when it happens.
So it will beat it out.
Usually it'll beat it out in the air. If you're like, you usually only will get like, do that if you charge a fireball, you do that, they happen to fireball, then they kind of.
Right, okay. You know, we'll see how that goes then. Tragically Lucky with the 17 months. Good lord, bro. Locked in. Thank you so much for the Prime, as always. And enjoy the ad. Enjoy no ads. So, anyways, we'll be back here. 50 seconds. But
there's some weird stuff. Like most characters, if you perfect parry the OD fan, it's kind of whatever. Because of the angle on like OD Mixer, you could catch her if she jumps pretty easily. Nice.
Sorry. And, No, I totally. I agree.
And if she drive rushes behind it and you perfect parry the first part, you could do forward medium punch. And most characters, they have to sit there and sort of eat it. You end up going past the fan when it bounces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so if you just perfect parry into that, you're out.
Yeah, you actually have an option against it as Rashid compared to the other characters. So, you know, having that is also extremely helpful, for sure. So, with that, though, we're back from ads. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if you got hit with whatever ad. If you got hit with, you know, Geico or the U.S. Army or something. I can't control them, so I hope you enjoyed it. With that, though, I hope you enjoy this next match, because let's get right into it. We got Kepler versus Akukro. Is Kepler in here? They are. And Akukro. Let me make sure Akukro is in here. They are in here as well.
Yep.
There they go. And with that, though, real quick, if you guys are available and you are alive and you are feeling thankful tonight and you're really enjoying these matches, please donate. Anything you guys donate goes straight to the players. All of it. So I don't keep any of that. I make sure to try to give back as much as possible. So if there's anything, I will always make sure that these fellas go out with a nice little treat. But anything extra you can add to that, they will very much appreciate it. So please keep them in your minds as they look for the hope of a Happy Meal. But let's get into this next one. Live versus Rashid. Yes, sir. Before we're popped up, it is currently 0-3 on the side of Team Iron Man. Yeah, both these characters got pretty good corner carry also. Right, mine definitely a bit better, but you know, we're gonna be seeing some. Let's see some pro moves. EXDP from Kepler.
That's call out.
Yeah.
What a fun.
Sir, forward heavy kick there. You would let that rock? Man, here we go. Sky high enhanced mixer. Yep, gotta hold that. Corner, here we go. Trying to go for some chip damage.
Yeah, Rashid, some of the best pressure when you're like burnt out for sure. Ooh. Is it gonna be?
Yes, sir. Wow, with the jump over into the low. Mixing up Kepler.
Yeah, a lot of early DGs here. I wonder if we see any hesitation from Akukro if they're gonna really like commit to that bit. I think that's a big mind game here. Thank you, Turds, for your donation.
Yes, sir. $5. Of Blanc, I need to find my children. I'll make sure to send the money to Capcom headquarters so they help you. Oh, brother. But here we go. Right now, Kepler, though, has that enhanced, the enhanced fireball, or the enhanced specials. You're seeing her use those, the Ryumbus a bit more because of that. Akukro, though, able to survive the install. Kepler now burns out. Big overhead. Nice corner carry.
Got hit by the cancel.
Reversal here. Plus frames. Comes Akukro.
+1 in that situation. You can contest it, but if you get jabbed, that's a big problem.
Oh man, and those EX Fireballs losing out to the EX Fireball from Rashid, but the throw here. A lot of chip damage. Here we go. DI, you're dead.
Nice one.
We have a slight super meter advantage on the side of Kepler, who's gonna get this corner here probably. No, opts for the setup. You know, you get a lot of power there, and Rashid, it's harder to contest a lot, but you will have level 2 if you're able to get out of this situation.
Sir. Right now, though, Kepler got the onus, got driver's wheel right now. Got Akukuro in the corner. That should be enough. Exactly. That's it. Level 2. Hit him with the flaming elbow.
Damn, I was like, I just wasn't ready for that jump hit.
Right. Kepler getting the first point for Team Vasiliek. No perfect so far. You know, we haven't seen no cries for charges either from either team. You know, everyone kind of trying to figure each other out, right? Trying to feel it out right now. But Kepler feeling a lot more comfortable in this matchup right now after that first game. Akukuro gonna have to make some adjustments here. Perfect pair. Forward throw here. And you see every single time when we've seen Akukuro get on the ground, right? He immediately throw an EX Fireball to stop Kepler from throwing their fans. Not scared. Fighting back. Good attack. There.
Good air.
Sir.
Yeah, there you saw the fans kind of lose out. You're able to get over that pressure.
Oh.
Not everybody can.
Yep, and Akukuro unfortunately dropping that combo there after that standing medium kick.
Level 2 is
Yep.
tricky. She's kind of hard to kick in on, but if you're that close, it does work.
Exactly, and got the confirm there.
Let's go,
Level
baby.
2. Hold neutral. Holding that neutral for you.
Oh, I should call my cat and Monster Hunter a star.
Wait, that's crazy.
I do that.
I love the deep lore of you having your Monster Hunter character be Rashid.
Yep.
Right now, though, cooking up right now. Akukuro, here we go. Kepler in burnout. You know, Kepler, though, has not been afraid to put themselves in burnout this entire set, and it's been working out for them pretty much
They've
every
been
time.
fighting really well off of that, and you're seeing right here, they got the green back, and they're about to end your yellow.
Yes,
All you
sir.
gotta do when you burn out like that is block. Block the entire time when you're fully mid-screen.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, because right now, you know, we're not seeing Akukuro go for too many throws in burnout specifically, right? I know I just said that, but yeah, in burnout, we're not seeing it too much. Yeah, perfect parry's coming out here. Akukuro, though, spending a lot of meter right now. Big hit here. Could spend the level 3 early. No, going for the corner. Okay, no, it did spend it.
I like it. Yeah.
A little late in the combo, so they won't burn out Akukuro.
Yeah,
Might
they
still have
will
a-
get that little bit of gauge back.
Yep. It was Fireball. Akukuro probably taking that on purpose.
And he
baiting, yeah, baiting the jump out. Nice confirms. Okay. Akukuro does have level 2. Nice hit with the standing medium punch. Kepler.
All right, before you ready up, do we want to charge here?
That's all.
Oh, never mind.
I already hit the button.
Yeah, you won.
Oh,
I kept it up so we could hear, you know, just in case.
That's all
the intent
good.
was there.
if the intent was there, I would have given it to him, but
Yeah.
it's all good. Kepler locked in right now. Kepler wants the 3 to tie it up right now. Big jump in from Kepler, though. Akukuro getting caught out. Here comes a mix. Throw. Yep, and again, we see that every single time, right? Akukuro not afraid to throw the EX Fireball because it goes across the ground, makes it easier to land. But right now, Kepler, big damage. Comes a fan, another throw. Akukuro gotta hold this. One more. Wake up, EX Mixer. Might have been accidental. Kepler, set point.
Yeah, there's a chance that they hit the wrong button instead of kick, because that could have been the instant air thing with Void Throw.
That's true, could have been. Nice big hit here from Akukuro. Side switch, here we go. Again, they're close to burnout right now. Oh, tried to go for the overhead, but that is actually not low crush until like the very end. Nice confirm, level 3.
Back corner, we have the gauge advantage, and we've seen, oh, they're just burnt out.
Yep.
We're gonna need the reactions.
Yep, nothing there though. Got hit by the Unk check, and that should be enough for Kepler to finish him off.
Back out.
Yes, sir.
Damn,
Well
that was-
done, well done.
You said drive impact the moment you set that shit up.
Come on now, trust me. Trust me.
You know what? If I'm gonna listen to anybody's child for that, I respect it.
Yes, sir. Man, good stuff. That was a pretty decent match between both these players, but start us off. What were your thoughts on this one, then?
Oh man, we saw some really good stuff from both players here, but Kepler kind of establishing like, I'm gonna fight this like mid screen from the beginning. Your pressure, I'm gonna DP, and I'm gonna like really swing on you. and they were able to set the pace. Akukro tried to sort of fight back and equalize things with a lot of like the EX Fireball, that sort of thing. But there's always a bit of a drive deficit, or Kepler was able to burn themselves out in a way. They got a lot of pressure, they got a lot of damage. They kind of were able to chill. They weren't being thrown a lot, and if they're thrown mid-screen, Rashid only really has one option to kind of pressure you after, and you could DP that if you call it out. He can't really throw from that far. So Kepler was always really in that driver's seat, kind of dictating things, being like, I'm going to burn out on my terms. You're going to have to do something to kill me.
Right. No, I agree 100%, right? Kepler definitely felt like they were forcing Akukro to play their game, right? Even when it looked like Akukro had kind of the onus was in charge, especially in that first game, right? By the end of that first game, we saw Kepler kind of turn it around entirely and just kind of force Akukro to kind of just be constantly making decisions regarding whatever Kepler was doing. And, you know, we unfortunately, when we saw Akukro kind of getting that pressure getting in there, we saw maybe a little bit too much of a gap in that pressure, right? We saw a little bit of the flow chart where like, okay, most people like to hold down back or maybe neutral jump, and that's what he's looking for, but Kepler was ready with the right option every time, whether it be perfect parry or forward jump, right, to just get out of the corner, especially when they were burnt out. And Akukro just having a hard time kind of just slowing down just a little bit to just kind of mess up Kepler's timing on the defense. And that made a huge difference here, especially as well. And Akukro just unable to throw out level 2 really in a lot of these situations because Kepler was just in their face. But with that, Akukro takes the fall. Kepler gets himself a nice little chest and gets a little award. Venomous. You know, on the Aki team. So, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. Hispanic, last time you bet on a mine to beat a Rashid, the same thing happened. Listen, you know, I'm not gonna say I don't have Apollo's you know, vision and prophecies coming to me right now, but I am 2-0 right now on the gambling ramp. I'm just saying. So maybe I'm kind of spitting right now. So. Or technically Aki is poisonous since she applies poison and doesn't apply with her fangs. Listen, shut up. Anyways, so let's see who we're gonna put on our next bet here real quick before we get into our third match quickly. Ooh, do I go the Guile or do I go the Honda? See, the thing I'm scared of is Uncle Rec just gets absolutely washed in the first game and then switches to another character and just cooks Sam Boner. So, because that could happen, right? That could happen. Or Sam Boner just completely wipes the floor with him. Or the Honda does carry, right? There's a lot of things. It's hard to bet against Honda, right? It's
vibe based on these players. This is going to be a really tight 3-2, but I have no idea what's going to happen on the side of Uncle Rec.
It's true.
That's my prediction.
Hi, Hispanic. I'm from the future. Uncle Rec 3 O's with 5 perfects. Please bet accordingly. Thank you. Who's the bully character from Back to the Future?
Was it Biff?
Yeah, Biff. Thank you, Biff.
With the sports book?
Yeah, the sports book. Bro got the sports book almanac telling us who wins.
The STB almanac.
Oh my god, bro. We need it to happen. The STB almanac right now. Make like a tree and get out of here. Exactly. All right, let me see what I'm gonna put my bets in. I'm gonna put my bet in on. I want to save my glue eater bet for M10 because I've seen it. Right, okay. I've seen him when he just downs the Elmer's glue. Like it's over. You can't beat him. Uncle Rec, I haven't seen the Honda, so I don't know if he has it in him. Right, so I'm gonna go for the Guile. I might regret it. But we're gonna go for the Guile. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty.
These are such good players. I think Uncle Rat, I can't remember. I might get this wrong. They were in grand finals. I think they won the last summer jam of SF5 over in, I think it's Pennsylvania.
That might be right. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar. Listen, there's no bets right now on Uncle Rec. I just want to say. So if you have not played
I think
yet,
you were sleeping on this man.
Yeah,
not that he's gonna win, but this is gonna be tight.
Wait a minute. There's no shot. Okay, can I change my bet real quick?
Oh god.
I'm not gonna say that there's a JP coming out right now, but
I said the character pool. That
listen, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not changing it. All right, we just went from worst matchup in the game to worst matchup for Guile, which is even then not that bad. So
I'm glad I remembered correctly. That was like, I don't know what's gonna come out. I don't.
You gotta love these guys, bro. Here we go, though. We are seeing this guy's name, bro.
For a second, I was like, is that something Luther?
Oh, yep, that is.
It might as well be.
That is Suther. That is Lex Luthor's brother. So here we go. Yeah, this one's. I mean, obviously, this is a smart choice, right? This is actually. You could argue this is Guile's only bad matchup in this game. Right? You know, Spike is actually one of the characters that he has a really hard time zoning against because of Spike and because of Portal.
Get a positive trade at like worst as the JP.
Right, exactly. So this one's gonna be a little scary to see how Mr. Bono deals with it, but right now, Uncle Rec looking kind of clean.
Volleyball spiked him there.
Yes, sir. Big hit though from Mr. Bono. Some assault. Here we go. Oh, big jump in immediately, and that should be enough to round. Oh, spinning the level 1.
Yes, sir. Take those around here.
I respect it. Sometimes when you like maybe do like a projectile into Spike, it could scale in a way they have a sliver, and then you have to work your way through that. JP's pretty good at it, but I like the aversion.
Oh no, the whip! Flash kick! Yep, now you're in the corner. Oh no, here we go. Big jump though, wow.
That's smart.
Not ready.
Jump with the light to stop the air throw.
Right, here comes the zoning though. But right now, Uncle Rec low on drive meter, so a little scary here. Comes to perfect. Yep, big air to air, nice slapping him down. Oh, landed on the fireball there. Oh no, not ready. Going for the cross-ups as well. Oh, brother, what a call-out. Yes, sir. Close to burnout now. Boom's coming in. Anti-air. Flash kick. All right, Bono locking in. Okay.
We got the level 2 here. Might wait for level 3 so they can react full screen to things. But I think with JP and everything they've been developing, we're seeing like Rashid level 2s of mix with that at this point, because with parry, you know, there are options out of it. But JP has options too. And if you're burnt out, it's one of the hardest things to block in the game.
Yeah. I mean, right now, obviously, JP also $1 million character. What is Guile? I think Guile got like maybe 4K. I don't think any of the
JP
Guiles
might be the highest earning character in Street Fighter 6 because of Gamers 8. And we're back now.
That's true, yep. Big damage coming in. And now, Uncle Rec in a bad position, but he does have level 3. Oh my gosh, what a counter hit. Not burnt out. Is he going to spend the meter here? He is. Alright, it's going to be a lot of damage. Going to get the meter. The big thing that matters here is the meter. Alright, big thing here for meter, for Uncle Rec is getting that meter back. And now, Bono close to burnout.
You get the OP2, you get that portal, pressure, and time to set up other stuff.
Gotta be so careful. We've seen, that's the scary thing about trying to throw slow booms as a Guile full screen, because you will get punished by those spikes. Man, damage though, Bono! Close to burnout! Nice jumping out of that!
Gotta round that all together.
That was life-saving for this round.
Yep.
No super on either side, big anti-air! Any poke!
Crushing medium right now.
Crushing medium kicks! They're so punished!
Call out. Just thank you,
Ooh! Drive rush, crouching medium kicks into the flash kick. That was nasty. Mr. Bono with a huge call out there, putting Team Iron Knit in the lead right now, 1-0. Right back into it. Solid.
Winning the first matchup.
Yeah, that was a solid call out there from Mr. Bono. Oh, fighting back there. Yep, we're seeing a lot of those bazooka knees. Now getting challenged. Jump in, dashed right into that one. Here we go. Massive corner carry from JP. It still gets to put up a board. Jumping over the Sonic Boom. Big jump in yet again. It's like he knows. Here we go. You're in the corner. Now you gotta guess again. Air to air. Oh, Portal didn't.
I think they're gonna land in it.
Yeah. Portal almost got there. Big throw after the drive rush.
Nice grab, nice grab.
What a parry to let them get that check there.
Yeah. Seeing Uncle Rec change up a little bit. We're seeing him challenge a bit more on Mr. Bono's drive rushes in, right? Now Mr. Bono gonna have to play a little bit slower. And also, you see him hesitating to throw a boom, and it doesn't even matter. Going in anyways. Mr. Bono not ready for those jump ins. Big knee. Getting called out though. Another jump in. Mr. Bono getting clipped. Yeah, he keeps getting jumping in. Nice flash kick though. Back throw. Oh, he tried to go for upside down. Luther was ready. He should be able to get the kill here with the whole meter spent. Level 3. I hope that kills.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of lights in there, but I think they're low.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright,
Good shit, Rick. Good
Now the
shit.
stands come here in the yellow.
Tying it up 4-4. Looking pretty even between both these teams right now. Yours. You know, see, Teach, you say it always kills, but the last game we literally had it not kill. They were in yellow.
That's why we hesitated.
Yep, you know, so you always gotta be a little careful. We did see the my level 3 not kill. Oh, nice anti-air there from Uncle Rec. Back throw here. That's because you were logging out. Yeah. Nice over. Man, but upside down. Upside down kick is so clean. Trading here. Fireball's coming out. Mr. Bono, you see him throwing out those jabs there to try and bait out Uncle Rec, but he's been ready every time. Trade again there. Oh, crashing medium kick, man. That's been catching him. That's been catching him so much. Trying to go for the overhead. What a whip punish. Level 1. Okay, setting up the portal here. Oh! What an air throw from Mr. Bono! What? That was clean!
What in the WWE?
Damn! God damn, that was a clean air throw.
My God, he's broken in half.
Get him with the backbreakers. Nice stuff. Oh, boy, I was not expecting that one. Nice flash kick here. Mr. Bono making some big callouts now, making a lot of adjustments. Now, Uncle Rec, there comes the anti-air this time. Not gonna get caught this time with the drive rush. Bear's coming out. Again, spike full screen. Backing off a little bit more. Clearing the screen again. He's got the meter to spend. Pierce is just a bit too close, not catching Mr. Bono. Big jump in, here we go. Level 2.
I spell a reset. I could be wrong. No, I just went for the drive gate damage.
Yep, just wanted extra damage, exactly. Mr. Bono now can't throw an EX fireball. No, he can't. Big jump in yet again from Uncle Rec. And bro is hopping, man. Call him Mario. The amount of times he's been stomping on this guy's head, dude, that's crazy. We're seeing, man, both these players right now just playing so slow. It's just such an uncharacteristic fight for both of them, though. Just because they're both zoners, right? So it's just a little weird where they're having to play a little bit closer to each other in a lot of ways. Okay, full screen again. Portal going in. Mr. Bono not ready. Command grab. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I respect it. Portal coming in, jumping back. Oh my god, he went for it again.
He was like, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, and if you're unaware, actually, you know, AP actually can't do a command grab if he has a portal out. But it's not even gonna matter here. Mr. Bono, level 3 coming out. A lot of drive gauge damage. Okay. We're wrecking the corner. Crouching medium kick, man, every time. Trying to go for the
So much
upside down.
work.
Thought the flash kick was coming. Waiting. Throw. Mr. Bono burned himself out, though. Was this worth it? Okay, we have level 2 on the board here. Are we gonna see it come out? Ooh, holding on to it. That was a little scary of a trade.
Yeah, we can't really trade anymore at this point.
Oh my god, he's gonna
We
call
need that
out.
level 2. Yep.
There it is. They're on the ground. Just going for the chip. Damage wasn't ready. He's dead.
There you go.
Whew. Hold this mix. Mr. Uncle Rec there making that comeback. Very solid. 2-1 now. This is as close as it gets between these players. Oh my god, brother! Where are you looking? Nice portal coming in clutch. Portal Air trading with the Sonic Boom. Oh, it's interesting. We're seeing Bono try to bait some stuff out of Uncle Rec, but Uncle Rec though again in this fireball in this drive gauge war, right? It's right now it's in Bono's favor, but it's not always working out for him.
And that's a bit of a game of chicken once they're under, like, just outside this footsies range, because we've seen a lot of jump-ins on both sides. You see it right there. And this could be a dead JT in the next interaction.
Could be, exactly. Big hit coming in here. Trade. I think he could have gotten a combo there. Nice anti-air.
Okay.
Holding him down. Mr. Bono, again, slowly making his way in. The irony of having to say that Guile has to make his way in here, but it's just the truth of this matchup. Going over, getting thrown for his troubles, though. Full screen again. Both these players, like you said, man, playing a game of chess, right? Trying to see who's going to do what. Game of chicken as well, right? Who's going to pull out a big move? Who's going to make a huge call out? It makes a difference here. Right now, Uncle Rec making all the right decisions. Here comes a fireball. Boom's coming in.
Ooh, calculated move from far, definitely a game of chess, but bit of Russian roulette once again. This footsies range with the way people have been getting hit.
The 4D chess with Russian roulette. Nice! Big confirm here.
One's in the chamber.
Yep. Oh, no flash kick. Didn't have enough charge, I think. Big jump in. Nice anti-air. Getting the side switch. Try to get a call out there. Mr. Bono, diamond hands. Not making any moves. Uncle Rec, not in a great spot. No meter. Flash kick. Close to a burnout here. One more throw kills. Good tech. He's got level 2, though. Burnt himself out. Was it worth it?
Maybe trying to bait a projectile level 3, something.
Oh my gosh, no flash kick. Didn't feel ready for it. Mr. Bono does have level 2. Not opting to go for burnout or anything here. This is scary. What's Mr. Bono going for right now? He's going to get his meter back. Back to full meter.
Oh.
I think that DI was definitely accidental. Meant to do something else there. Mr. Bono just holding down back. 8 seconds left. He's going to time him out.
You don't have to do anything.
Yep. Just waiting and Sonic Boom.
Nice. That's really good.
Thank you.
I can hear it in his voice, man. Heart is pumping.
Is real.
Heart is pumping right now. I'm sweating too, yeah. Whew. Man, seeing two zoners, man, having to just, it's a stare down. It's like, this is like a high noon, man. You're just waiting for someone to pull the trigger in this entire fight. Trying to react to something. Both these cowboys, who's gonna come out on top? Skull's coming out low. Big jump in, that's what, okay, Mr. Bono needed that.
Catching these timings.
Pressure on Uncle Rec. Oh, nice jump in. He tried to go for an anti-air there, but was a bit late. Oh, wow. That boom saving him from the portal there. Trading with that because it is a projectile. Big jump in. Nice. No, confirmed.
Yeah,
just
mid
too
spike.
far. Yep. Side switch. There's the cross cut with the flash kick. Kids here. You're burnt out, Uncle Rec. Stopping the overhead. That would have been it there. Hold this. Gets the character who has some of the best burnout pressure. Here come the booms.
Yeah, only level 1 on deck. You're not gonna get through that.
Not enough.
Nice.
Mr. Bono looking to close it out on set point. Patience right now. Uncle Rec needs to make this comeback happen. Nothing in the tank. Mr. Bono has almost 2 meters.
There's upside down kicks with ER without doing so much work. Very few characters without the resources can actually punish that, even though I believe it's -8 or so.
Exactly. Very difficult to deal with. Oh, nice tech there from Uncle. Side switch there. Unfortunate. Getting a wrong flash kick there. A lot of damage for Uncle Rec. Reversal. Get back in the corner.
I thought I was just spike him into it. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought he would too. Big jump in! Oh my gosh. Uncle Rec looking to make it happen right now. building up some meter here. Mr. Bono, though, not gonna give up. Here come the booms, jumped right over it. Uncle Rec playing so slow right now. Mr. Bono has to make his way in. Big hits here, this should be enough. Not enough. Empty jump into low. Final game.
Frustrated when you back up.
Oh, yeah.
Final game, final round. You're hearing any advice coming from the teammates. Uncle Rec playing a little bit slower now. Backing up, putting himself in the corner. Big upside down kick, confirmed. Amnesia, first one we've seen of the game.
Yeah, there's so many booms that can come out as minis. It's actually great for Guile because he doesn't have to think about the amnesia usually since he discouraged it.
Exactly. And right now, though, Mr. Bono close to burnout. We're about even on health here. Trade there on the fireball. Oh my gosh, going in. Level 3 on both sides. Any big hit here kills.
Yeah, like practically the same health.
Yep. Any hit into confirm here kills. That driver's so scary. Crushing meter kick could have stopped it. Got him with the low. Level 3. Does this kill? I think it should.
It's not bad though.
With the low level 3.
He might die.
He might die. Still alive. Okay. Again, though, any hit here. Oh my god, went for the overhead.
Yeah, overhead would have done it.
So close. Try to air. Mr. Bono, let's get overhead. Level 3, Mr. Bono.
He's dead.
2 hits into that, not much hit.
Brother. You're cracked. You're cracked, dude. That was nasty. What an overhead. Call this man Knuckle Dew. Holy shit. What a match, man. I mean, I'll just talk about this one first. I gotta say, what a match between a JP and a Guile. You know, both of them just playing at the tippy top there, like we're talking about earlier, just a showdown, right? Whatever you want to call it, Russian roulette, chess, right? You know, depending on your point of view here, right? So many different call-outs happening throughout the entirety of this matchup, man. Both of them trying to change their approach on how they're playing against each other, especially at full screen, right? Mr. Bono at times playing a little bit slower. Uncle Rec there at the end, slowing it down significantly, right? Forcing Mr. Bono to have to come in. Other way around. Just absolutely crazy plays, and the layers between both the players was just going through them just at light speed, right? Even though the game looks so slow, right? We saw them like, what can I use to open up my opponent? What can I use to get in and start my pressure? And it made such a huge difference here because Mr. Bono able to make huge call outs with, especially with the drive rush, crouching medium kicks, and, you know, also Uncle Rec, right, with the amazing placements of all those portals and just the pressure in the corner, especially once he popped level 2. Great match.
Yeah, I can't even tack on that much more. You know, brilliant timings, like on the side of Uncle Rec, like knowing how to vary things to like sort of like let Mr. Bono come in, let him get hit by a spike, knowing like when to jump in on both ends. Both of them got so much in that mid range. Once they come to almost like melee range between, you know, Guile's amazing normals and all the Kane stuff. But Mr. Bono just had that slight edge, you know, those great upside down kicks, getting those shimmies, or at least like the delay timings and everything. And that clutch level 3 at the end, just enough with the CA to get that kill.
That was godly.
Yeah.
So with that though, Uncle Rec takes the fall. Mr. Bono wins Guile's only bad matchup and gets himself a nice little chest. Let's see what he gets. Dynamite Cherry. A nice little title for next time you're on. Congratulations to Mr. Bono. But hey, this one's a matchup. I want to see this one in the critical division. If we're gonna get one, I think no matter what, we're getting a critical division because it's been so even tonight. So you know, I'm excited. If we get any of these matches, would be awesome as a critical division. So I'm super excited to see them again. But coming up next, we do got Child taking on M10. But before that, the house is alive and kicking.
Yeah, you wrote a good script.
Dude, I can't believe I was like, I'm out of money, and then the drive rush overhead was so crazy, and I got my money. Let's go. This is why you bet on the Guile, man. You know, that's why you always bet on Guile too. So what do I want to put my money in? I gotta do M10. I gotta do M10.
You said you're waiting for this point.
I can't bet against him. I can't. He's too clutch. He's too clutch. So Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do an ad break also right now just to get out of the way so we don't get hit mid-set because that set went really long. I apologize. We're gonna be right back. Get your bets in though. Get your bets in now. All right. We're gonna run it out. We're gonna run it right now. We're gonna run it right now. Just get out of the way. So we'll be right back while that's going on. But again, let's see. Right now it is Turbs and myself with a potential 16K. Iron Knit right behind with 4K in the bank. Rager Demon with 500 in the bank and 2,000 potential because he's a baby. Shadow Ace with 2,200 in the bank. And Mosh Pit with 500 in the bank. And everyone else is out of money. You'll love to see it. It really do be that way. Again, if you're joining in late, you always start with $1,000 that you can bet. It is !bet space 1 or 2 on the player side, space how much you want to bet. So you can do 1, you can do 1,000, you can do all. You know, just how it is. If we come out on top, we got to go opposite for Division 1. Fair enough, I'll do that.
That's good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm down to go opposites for Division 1. But yeah, you know, we're cooking out here.
If he wins, I'll chef up a sandwich, 11 turbs and spices.
Jesus.
The Stream Team Battle special.
So true. Listen, well, you know, Banana Ox, unfortunately, it looks like the STBX almanac that you had was wrong. So thankfully, I did not listen to you, and I bet on the Guile. So, whew, dodge that bullet. So we're good. This is why you can't listen to people from the future all the time. You know, sometimes they get their memory wrong. You know, sometimes they forget. You know, space-time continuum bullshit.
Oh yeah, butterfly effect.
Exactly. There you go. You know, all the random scientific terms. There you go. 11 turbs and spices. Oh my god, that's my Marvel Rivals and Smurf name. Why do you have a Smurf on Marvel Rivals? Is the real question. So, all right, we're back from ads here in the next 10 seconds, so we're gonna get right back into it. Again, though, Step, if you got anything to say to the viewers at home about the Discord and about the donations, go ahead, please.
Sure. So if you want to join an event like this, I believe you said the open signups should be open for the week not coming up, but following pretty soon.
The first Friday of April. So this should be 4th.
First Friday of April. Yep. Okay. So the 4th, not the 1st. We're not trolling you.
No.
So let me get that in chat here. Join up. We have plenty of cool things going on in both this and occasionally Tekken 2 if you play as well. There's a lot of people that play a lot of different games. Grand Blue, you know it. But, mostly Street Fighter events, sometimes Tekken. And, you can always get matches. There's people all hours if you're, somebody playing during the day, if you're a demon like Rager. So, you could always get games at night.
Listen, we've had a few more gremlins show up in the Discord asking for games late at night. So, someone to join Rager.
I saw like 1:30.
Yeah. So we got a couple more fellas in there. So please join. Again, we got a lot of people coming in here. Now, again, if you're interested in playing, we have the open event coming up soon. Signups are going to be available this weekend, so probably tomorrow. So just fill out the form, and if you're new, I will try to my best to get you in there. You're basically guaranteed if you're new and you haven't played before. So, and again, if you'd like to donate anything, please donate. Please donate to these players. They're cooking up right now. We're getting some crazy ass matches. Please donate! ! Donate. Anything that you donate goes straight to the players. I got a shill for these guys. All right, get them a Happy Meal. All right, get them a little something, a little 3 for 2, something. Here we go, DJ versus Honda. Let me also reset the scores here, and here we go.
I had a feeling this one was gonna be high octane.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be seeing some. You're just jumping. You're gonna see some butt slamming. You're gonna see everything in this one for sure. Nice, getting with the light knee there. Corner carry, not burnt out yet. Tech, I should say. Good tech there again.
I wonder what the jump bag. Maybe it's like preemptive for the butt slam.
I think so. Yeah, right there again. I think it is preemptive right now. But DI from M1? He did not confirm that, though. Just a bit late. What a call out! Wow, okay. A little bit of spaghetti, but big call out there from M1. Back throw, not dead yet. Level 2!
Can they go through?
Good.
Yes!
I know.
Oh, brother. Yeah, get ready for this. That's gonna be this match tonight. Here we go. Big air to air there from M1. I'm telling you, he's already down the Elmer glue. Like, he's ready.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that era of left slam earlier, but I guess from that far it kind of makes sense. But it avoided, you know, that attack from Cal, and
Yeah, ooh,
they didn't
calling.
avoid that.
Yeah, calling the backsway there. Getting a hit. Child, though, still on top. Nice air to air, stopping him from jumping over, though. Didn't matter there. Gosh. Barry's coming out from Child. We're not seeing any anti-airs with the jackknife. A little scary to jackknife anti-air, to be fair, with DJ in this matchup. Just because it goes a little bit horizontally early. Has a chance of missing. Jumping over yet again. Has been pretty on point with those. Good tech. Nice big hit here. Yeah, didn't get the level 3. Spinning either. Nice call out there. Child.
Every time he texts, he starts reacting crazy.
Spending the level 3 here.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of scaling here. I wonder if this was intentional. Maybe to get the meter burn? But even then.
Definitely possible.
Okay, throw. Here we go. Big hits coming in. Backing off. Ooh. Got him in the corner. Don't confirm off that, though. Oh, there's the anti-air. Hey,
What
hey.
charge timing? That was great.
Yeah, perfect timing. Oh, try to stop them. Stomp on him there. Just, good lord, M1. Just dashing up on his face like that.
Dude.
Sweet back throw. Yeah, caught
If he
him.
does hit
All
button,
right, nice.
Calling out the M1, holding that charge there, right? So that level 2, the anti-fireball one, he has to hold charge for it. So just like Gaia level 1. Here we go, Kara butt slam. Oh, but the anti-air there from Child. Stop it. Yeah, shutting it down. Back throw got him out of the corner. Yep, -2 on that one. I love that target combo, bro. Nice anti-air from M1, ready on that time. Big stomp. Oh my gosh, here we go. The Honda special. Hold this. Oh, just waiting. Oh, trying to go for the car cancel into the command grab. Child, burnout. DI was not ready. Oh, bruh. Okay, here we go.
I think Sage did explain that's actually like a setup.
you not know, I played Get Wrecked too many times. I know it's not.
Yeah, that's true. That's honestly true.
Yep. He's ready. He's ready. M1 though, gonna have to make something happen here. What a perfect parry from Child. He knew it was coming. Here we go. Good tech though from M1. He's close to burnout though. Butt slam, bro. And here comes the Oicho throw. That's a mix-up now. Jump. Back throw. Back in the corner. Here we go. Plus frames. Oh my god, the perfect parry again from Child. Back throw. That was pressure. Oh, the big low from M1. The confirm after that.
Alright, I'm gonna try something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I wonder if they were looking for like a DP on that or something.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe trying to see what reaction he was gonna go with. Blood slam coming in. Oh, yep. Again, canceling that target combo. Very, yep. Got all that target combo. Nice anti-air from Child. What a confirmed level 3. Big damage here. Listen, I'm not saying he's working on something. He's working on something right now. I'm not gonna say what it is though.
Massage.
Ooh. But he got.
He got him red like a butt.
No. No perfect though, because of the
Gray health.
Yeah, the gray health, exactly. So M1 stopping the perfect at the very least there. Big for his team. Oh. Confirmed there from M1. Comes a stomp, but at EXTP, jackknife coming out. Gosh, what tech Child right now. DI and a parry was ready. Back throw. Oh no, M1. My goat. What's going on? No level 1, can't do anything to stop it. Has to hold this. Okay, jumping over, back throw. Oh man, trying to do a call out there on like a jab or something. Unk check on Child, not ready. Ooh, what a setup there. Yep, frame kill with the jab. Here we go. Oh, here's some beef, brother.
I want to have some method to the match.
Dude, right? He's understanding,
You're
right?
feeling weight.
He's gotta channel the inner Elmers, right? He's gotta see what he's gotta do here. He's gotta keep controlled chaos is very much a needed trait for a Honda player. Keep your opponent guessing. Keep yourself guessing. If you don't know what you're gonna do, your opponent won't know. Level 2. Gonna get some meter here for Child. At least some damage, at least.
Gonna get this corner 2. They're a little low on gauge. If they keep the pace here, they're good, but we'll see how M10 fights their way out if they're able to.
Yep. Oh, Big Jack burnt himself out. I don't know if that was worth it.
No level 1 either.
Yeah, nothing to work with right now. Let's go. Nice anti-air from Child. Okay, Child set point right now. Here we go. Looking to close it out 3-0 for Team Vasiliek.
Damn.
Attack. Hit him with the chop. Headbutt. Backing off. Good attack. Trades. Damage here.
Yeah, big with punish.
Neutral jump. Trying to make something happen here. Slapping him down. Stay on the ground. Oh, another perfect parry there from M1. Okay, what's the
Get
setup
some
here?
corner carry. Okay, yeah.
You're dead!
I'm genuinely
Take one moment.
right now.
Take one.
Listen, you know, I can understand when you gotta go on overdrive, especially as a character like Honda, where you're constantly having to charge and do different like things. You know, against a DJ player too, right? Like it's not easy. It's not easy. So M1 doing a good job right now, getting one on the board. Guy again. Oh,
Ooh, just miss each other. Chips in the night.
All right then. Well, level 1. Okay, double burnout here.
M10 will get their gauge back at the rate of things right now. Even if this health lead, but what a trade.
Yep. Right now.
That's it.
No. Okay, blood slam.
Now we do.
Oh my gosh! Just went for the command grab.
I'm having fun at all, bro.
Listen to DJ matchup, man. The Honda player is not allowed to vibe in this matchup. Okay, Child trying to stop M1. Neutral jump, calling it out that time. Ready. M1 and burnout. Little scary place to be in right here. DI can't do anything. At level 1, but
cash out. If only because they have the time to kind of build up more meter. We'll see.
Looks like they're not going to. Oh my gosh. Slow slam. Level 2. Does he block here?
Really? Yeah, avoided it.
He had enough time to recover. Hey,
Right more, right?
what a call out though from Child. He was ready with that DI. Tied up. We're on set point yet again. Good tap. Coming clutch. Oh ho ho! Here we go.
More of those.
All the damage here.
Well, level 3. A good combo could cook here. These pounds.
Yes, sir. On point for Child. Back throw. Didn't know what side I was gonna be in. DI went over at level 3. M1.
Let me just gotta like be more like Harry Potter. Let me be the fucking sumo. I bet.
Was I about to say Dominican mind game? Potentially, but I don't know if that was a Dominican mind game when we had that. Let me be the sumo I want to be. Child, though, gonna have to make some adjustments here, because here come the command grabs, and M1 is letting them rock, man. I was ready. Child, man, having a hard time keeping him open. Nice call out there. M1, man, those command grabs, he knows they're hidden. Trying to scoop him up. There's Slasha. DI wasn't ready. I don't think he killed. Yeah, can't kill here.
No.
Try to do something. A nice call out there. This could kill. No. Oh gosh, you're gonna give it to him. Stop.
And he even jumped preemptively. That's like the punish.
Oh, so low.
It's literally a guaranteed thing, apparently.
Oh my god, Jesus,
I
man.
am so tense. I can barely run.
I know, right now M1 has a chance here to just change up his command grab game and just go for a hit instead of a command grab. Big air to airs from Child.
Chopping.
Level 3. Okay. You get some meter here. A lot of damage to Child. Child is on set point. I should say those. Back to set point. Okay, backing off. Good tech from M1. The slide beating out the headbutt. Oh, low in the corner. Oh, DI! Unk check got caught!
Caught him right after the parry, though. That's tricky.
Yup. What a perfect parry and a tech, though, a bit too low. Goskoy. Burnout. So scary right now for Child. He's got to try to close this out. Burnt him out. What a perfect parry from Child. Right back, level 3. Will not kill. But he's burnt out. He's in the corner.
Here's that minimum scaling, so this is gonna do a decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Oh, could just go for burnout though. Oh, but the DI and Child catches him out.
No.
Oh my god. Shutting him down entirely, man. Hard fought battle between both of these players. What are your thoughts, man?
Man, there was so much happening. Like, Child, so many perfect parries, and they were being called out. We saw more command grabs from M10 towards the end there. There was a lot of preemptive work, I think, happening with Child, with like anticipating the butt slams, kind of beating them in the air. We even saw like 3 neutral jumps, you know, jump light kick or something like that from Child, and then a third. M10 was like, you know what, I'm gonna chop because they're gonna meet me in the air. Nothing. It was kind of hard to sort of get the cadence or rhythm of Child here, and I think that definitely helped them kind of push themselves ahead.
Yeah, no, definitely. Child, you know, had that. You could see the matchup experience there at the beginning, and Child knowing like what to do on all the callouts that M10 was doing at the beginning, right? You know, a lot of these sets, especially at high level, especially when you're playing a character like Honda, you're constantly trying to see what does my opponent know that my character can do, right? And if they don't know, abuse it, right? But Child was ready with a lot of it, and that forced M10 to have to change his game plan drastically, which a lot of the times means slowing down, and that worked in Child's favor, right? But then we saw M10 was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna speed it up, but then I'm also gonna mix in some command grabs, and Child was getting caught every time. Just command grab, command grab, command grab, eating that beef every single time as he just got the butt slam with that command grab right after, and it was working out. And you know, we ended up here at that last set, and we finally saw Child just holding up after that. And M10, unfortunately, just getting caught there. Child able to make the most out of it and closing it out. But amazing set between both these players.
Absolutely.
With that though, M10 takes the fall. I'm out of money. And Child gets himself a chest. Let's see what he gets. Heat-seeking missile. You know, would have been nice for the Honda player, but it's also DJ. DJ Drive Rush Jab is kind of a heat-seeking missile. So, you know, it's kind of the same thing. But man, we're going right into our captain's bout right here. Gambling Ram. Iron Knit. You could do something really funny right now. As the only player as the only person in the Gambling Ram with the most amount of money. Well, as the player with the most amount of money, you could bet on yourself and then win. and then win the Gambling Ram. So Iron Knit, can you make it happen? But right now, yeah, Iron Knit right now in first place with 4,000 in the bank. Rockstar Ryan Lee right behind with 4K after that. Rager Demon with 2,500. Why'd I do that with 2,000? And then Mosh Pit with a cool 500 right behind there as well. As we move into this final match here tonight, I'm going to change this to first to 5 between these players before I forget, as always. And
the tiniest thing, they have the avatar for Ed. They're slotted to open Terry.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
They are. Just that is for the bettors.
Yeah. Just so in case everyone knows, yeah. Just a heads up, it's not going to be Ed. It is going to be Terry for Iron Knit to start off. So keep that in mind as well. as we do on the board. Yeah, let's go. Oh my gosh. But here we go. We're gonna get ready here. Actually, yeah, if we're looking at it right now, Ironet is 4-0 right now on STB. He's actually, technically, he actually is supposed to have a bounty right now. So if he wins here tonight, I will give him the bounty. So yeah, cooked up young Matt Teen. Well, actually, so he's 3-0 technically, but he won in the critical division as well, which gave him an extra set. So beat Elysian, beat Coupon, and then beat young Matt Teen. So you know, he's out here locking in. Time to lock in. There you go, bro. There you go. All right. Well, I can't bet anymore. The house is out. The house is out. Unfortunately, M10 almost clutched it out for me. I was starting to believe 18K down the drain. You hate to see it. So let's move on in over here to the room. Again, if you guys would like to donate anything, please, please, please. I'm always going to give something to these players, but if you guys got anything else you can donate, Turbs, thank you so much for the donation earlier. Everything that is donated here in that link goes straight to the players, to the winning team. So please, if there's anything you guys can donate, whether it's $5, $1, or whatever it might be, always appreciated. Because these guys, they're putting on a great show tonight. 8-8, and we're in the Captain's Division. It's only going to get better from here. We're getting a critical division. So get ready for that.
It should be a good one. And I guess while we're waiting here, a quick little shout out to Child. I was in the first season of Stream Team League, and there was a ROG in my division. I think it was D4. Child actually helped me out and played sets with me even when I was like a platinum 10, and I ended up winning that set with his help. So you know, he's a really nice guy that will play with like pretty much anybody.
Yeah, Child the GOAT, you know, been around the streets, so definitely a great guy. So glad to see him back here on STB. Glad to have him back. You know, I'm looking for, last time he played, he was like, I was on Twisted Rivera's team, and they're like, get this guy off my team. I don't want to play with him again, jokingly, because he was just such a crazy ROG. And, we need to see the boys back again. I want to see the Twisted Rivera's back. We need Alex, all right? I'm just saying. What I mean is we need Alex. That's what we need back in the game.
Season 3, Street Fighter 3 coincidence?
Please, man. Here we go, though. Into the Division 1. Vasiliek versus Ironet. First to 5. What's going to happen? God, brother, not like this. Not like this. Are we perfect?
Wait, is that perfect?
Okay. Let's go.
All right, well, can we get some point takens in the chat, please? Yeah, point taken on the side of Team 2 there. Oh, Ironet? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, being good. Being a nice guy. Oh my, okay. Ironet being a nice person. All right. Or I guess Vasiliek being a nice person, to say. Yeah, and giving Ironet a little bit of time there. Could have been a controller disconnect, possibly. So hopefully nothing outside of that. Ooh, perfect parry there. Nice attack. Overhead. Got Vasiliek in the corner here. Jumping over. Nice call out there from Vasiliek.
That might have been a TP?
Could have potentially been, yeah. Oh, backdash immediately after that.
Yes, I like that. I think Terry does get a punish if he backdashes us early. He's one of those characters.
That burn knuckle actually beating out the Cruel Fate there. Pretty nuts. Yeah, here come the fireballs. Again, this one's a little bit scary for Aki, right? They'll generally trade here on the fireballs. Nice. Terry Fireball also stops Aki from being able to set up her Fireball Drive Rush game as well.
Yeah, it takes a few frames, has a lot of recovery, and...
Whoa.
Nice reversal there from Ironet. Getting the anti-air. Clearing the screen. Cross-cut. We're ready. Okay. Oh, perfect. Parry's coming from Ironet. Locked in. He had the family buff. Alright. Nice cross-cut, or cross-up there from Vasiliek. Got him in the corner here. Safe jump. Ooh, why are you teching? Big damage coming in here.
A lot of damage if they actually...
Oh, command grab.
That was so sneaky.
Yes, sir. Okay, close to death here. Could survive a throw, but it's not going to survive a command grab. You're dead.
I knew he wouldn't bite on that. He is not going to bite on shimmies.
Nah.
Alright. Big call-outs here. Big call-outs here from Vasiliek. First game to Vasiliek.
You gotta do things to really, if your opponent's really patient, really solid, you have to extend a bit to get them to bite and do something.
Right. Iron Knit definitely has those iron hands. Definitely not afraid to just kind of take the throw if he needs to. Thankfully, though, for Aki, he's got a command grab, so you still got to be careful. Hey, nice confirms here coming from Vasiliek. The pressure right now. Iron Knit having a tough time dealing with it. The jab. 6-9 every time.
But hold on now. Let's take it to white mark. Throw nice and settling.
You guys are having a good time right now. Okay. Fighting back here. Playing a little bit slower. He's near the corner though. Firewall's coming out. Clearing the screen. Good tech from Vasiliek. Very slow. Burn Knuckle getting caught. EXTP though. Two overheads from both these players.
Through a lot of bar right now.
Oh my god, perfect parry. Man, like you said earlier when we were talking about the matchup here, right? Those perfect parries from
really good at that.
Yeah, perfect parries are on point. Back throw though, what attack. Here. The perfect parries, right? Good lord. Overhead though, you weren't ready. Is he gonna spend it? He better. Yeah, level 3. Yeah, just be safe. Because against Vasiliek and against Aki, who can get out of the corner if you're not careful, it's end. Turn it up around a piece here.
Yeah, the mind games around the parries are going to be interesting here. Great anti-air on the side of Vasiliek, really keeping this control. Iron Knit trying to get some of that back here.
Trying to make it happen. Perfect parry. Burn Knuckle, good tag. Sir. Good throw. Big jump in there for Iron Knit. Gonna be a lot of damage here. What's the mix in the corner? Overhead. Seen a lot of those coming from both these players, trying to call out those tap parries. Seen a lot of them come out. Nice perfect parry there. Back throw here. Set up. Oh my god, back immediately to call out the throws. Back throw again, man. Both these players just going at each other right now. Big low there. There's gonna be a lot of damage. He might be able to finish him off.
I don't think it's worth passing out if only. Okay. I meant the full drive game.
Yeah. I think. Is this kill? Oh no, I think if they cashed out, it would have.
I was wrong.
Yeah. Not enough. Forward throw.
Oh, this could go anyway.
Oh, man, big reversal. Oh gosh. Burns himself out against Terry. Oh my god, what a low Iron Knit.
Okay. When you do the kick target combo, he could mash through the
A little bit of advice there, just kind of rocking. We'll see how it goes.
Command grab there coming out from Vasiliek. Good call out. And now Iron Knit close to burnout. What a oh my god, the shin.
Finally got it back.
Yup. Perfect parry right back from Iron Knit, man. Not afraid. Full confidence. Plus frames into the standing medium punch. Gotta hold that. Another command grab. Iron Knit has not stopped those. Getting slow. Nice confirm from Iron Knit. Oh yes. Are you okay? No, just a bit late. I think maybe a bit too far. Either or. Unfortunate there. Tried to get the confirm there. You can get it on counter hit, but wasn't close enough. The delayed overhead, brother. Yep. Get some corner carry. Nightshade. Oh my god, the Kaji meeting kick from Aki. Level 2 to get him closer to burnout. Hit him with the Sailor Moon pose. Perfect parry. Call out. Try to make one. Here comes the pressure. Aki pressure, man. You're gonna get to the corner. You just gotta hold this, really. But got out of the corner at least. Overhead. Okay, though spending some meter here. Oh, confirm. Oh, level 1.
That somehow got under it.
Oh, the burn knuckle catch him out of the air. Iron Knit has meter now.
Reaction.
What a level 1!
Come on, dude. You said you got level 1, and I started buffering the shit out of that thing.
Vasiliek ready with that level 1. Buffering it right behind that fireball. What a save there. Iron Knit. 2-1. Iron Knit gonna be playing from behind. Trying to make something happen here himself. Adjust his plays. Both these players are making huge calls against each other. parry. Back throw again, man. The perfect parries have been so on point from both these players. This is a Street Fighter 6 match, man.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, forward throw. Wave again, another one. Vasiliek backing off. Big jump in. Nothing did not hit. Yeah, it did not hit. Hey. Our waves coming in right now. Vasiliek, man, is playing so patiently. Nice call out there. Very negative. Yeah, catching him. Vasiliek playing super patiently now against Iron Knit. Playing so slow. What a whip punish though from Iron Knit. Power dunk.
I love that target combo.
It's great. Okay, Perry's coming out here. Again, Vasiliek not afraid. Wow, got out of there. Out with the slither. Not plus there. Trading. Wave. Ooh. Another one. Big hit here. Ooh. Big powers coming in. Nice anti-air.
Yeah, he's got those. If you could DP on that, you could DP on anything.
Oh, yes. Jump in, stopping it from Iron Knit though. Sorry, from Vasiliek. Oh, what a whip punish on the heavy kick there.
Dead on.
Yeah, no, level 3, you're dead. Very, very dead. Iron Knit spending the meter. Let's make sure to take this final round.
This Terry doesn't really have the best like anti-net.
A little difficult for Terry to end a lot of his strings, right? He doesn't have like a you know a light Hasho. Right, he does have a couple moves, but
or things that counter hit like in the midst of like a
jab.
Yeah.
Only real move is the overhead that he has, the 2-hit overhead. Not forgetting the name of it.
Yeah.
But
which is technically like punishable, so you got to be a little careful.
Exactly. It is -5 if you block it. He's spaced out. Yep, caught him walking forward. A lot of damage here. Round wave. Didn't have enough to get the level
2.
Oh my gosh, what a trade! Oh, dropped it, unfortunate! Oh, but the cross up.
Trust me, GG's regardless.
That was a scary drop there, but got the cross up anyways against Iron Knit. 3-1 right now for Vasiliek. This is a first to 5.
Got a lot of games left, potentially.
We do. Gotta be very careful, gotta be watching all the time. Big hit here, no confirm from Iron Knit. Gosh, more throws coming in here, calling out those perfect parries. There it is again, though. Predictable.
So clean on both of these ends. I would be scared to hit a button.
Yeah, man. Both these players have been making huge call-outs. What a trade there. Nice call-out there on that forward heavy kick. Okay. Got the whiff punch there. God, perfect parry. What I'm talking about these characters, man. Both of them in the overhead reset. That should be enough to get the kill with the level 2. And then it out. Hit him with the Sailor Moon.
Round 2.
And one thing we haven't seen much outside of like one situation is a cool fate. And it it comes out right there. Because given like the perfect parry sort of like record on both these players, Iron Knit parries the first part, you gotta
Yeah, you gotta hold that.
He's proving me wrong.
Yeah, but he's got DP though. He got DP for days, and right now burning out Aki. If anyone has probably better burnout pressure, it's Terry.
And without like any superheroes, this is not a great situation.
Yeah,
you're alive unless they spend it all, which might not be the worst thing.
Might decide to. We have not. He has a huge life lead here. I don't think he's scared to kind of try and fight this one out. Save it for the final round. Oh, command grab again, man. I think he's been like, what, 7 for 7 right now with these command grabs?
Yeah, I don't think any of them have win. I don't think.
No, I've been called out. Wow, should walk up throw.
I walk.
Oh my gosh, trying to go for the overhead. No punish.
I think they were just out of range for like a jab.
Another yay! Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That was scary. That was very scary.
No leader's back.
Almost broke the armor there. Yep. Knuckle, level 3. Okay, opting to spend it. Gonna get some meter back. Meter back and get some damage. I'm on stop. Yep, got him in the corner here. Pressure right now from Iron Nip, but defense here from the Aki. Back throw for Vasiliek. Trade combo. I should by now. So scary. Iron Nip needs a perfect parry or something. Oh, nice call out there. Stuffing him there with the drive rush.
If that would punish, that was it.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you could have got confirmed there. Couldn't get it. Even with the punish counter, just a bit too far. Iron Knit needs just one clean hit until like maybe a level 1. Could potentially build a level 2 as well. Oh, trying to go for the overhead. Another
really
one!
looking for that.
Oh my gosh. The double overheads are insane right now. Level, oh, the uncheck. What?
Oh.
That was supposed to be EX. I think he meant to do EX. The throw. He's got one more left in him. Jab.
Ooh, this is tense.
Ooh. These matches are going down to the wire, but right now, Vasiliek has been the one able to close it out each and every time. Can he continue? Right now, Vasiliek wins this one. Right, Vasiliek wins this next one. It's going to be 13-8. Puts his team in a very good position to close it out in the critical division.
The whip throw reset. There's so many little mind games happening. Whenever Iron Knit hits heavy kick, most of the time it's been parried, but they've gotten like a backdash out of it. And it's just, you don't see these layers all the time with players.
Oh, definitely not. Going in, heavy punch, or knuckle. Man, right now, the fact that we have not seen Vasiliek really tech almost at all. Right, it's been so hard for Iron Knit to kind of open him up with that. Always coming in. Fireball.
Lands on it.
Oh my gosh.
You tagged him, and you got the light lead.
Set point right now for Vasiliek. Can he close it out? Big sweep.
Great with punish.
Ooh, nice frame kill. Okay, back throw though, coming out here from Vasiliek. Nice call out there. Standing medium punch, sorry combo. Whoosh. Oh gosh.
So much happening.
Yeah, a lot of text coming in here. Perfect parry from Iron Knit. Yep. Knuckle, close the distance. Overhead again. Wow, Vasiliek. Just so ready for those. Another throw. Here we go. Low. Fight back right there. Getting the whip out. Iron Knit close to burnout.
Hands on it.
Oh, nice stopping that.
What a driver's jab.
Yeah, didn't confirm off that second hit. One clean hit here. Nice cross cut.
That was a really good cross cut.
I agree. Could have said it better myself. Throw. Mean punch. Okay. So scary now. Full stick of butter on both sides right now. Iron Knit getting his meter back. Oh, nothing.
Oh, that was punishable too.
Yeah. It's a little hard right there.
It's hard to call out. Yeah.
You could always cancel, but... Oh, nice stuffing him there, but no confirm. Oh, gosh, again. Understand. Crushing medium punch. That's the thing that hits. Nice hit here. Is this going to be enough? Level 3. I think this kills. This could be very close. Is Vasiliek going to close it out here?
He's gonna kill though.
Yes, sir.
All right, nice. Was that 5-1?
Saucing him up 5-1. Closing it out for Team Vasiliek here, 13-8. We will get the critical division, but Team Vasiliek in a very, very good place right now. Man, but I want to start us off, man. What were your thoughts on this one?
Man, I feel like there's no way these two did not study each other and like their strings or something, or maybe they've run into each other or know enough about the other player to know where to throw out those parries. Because it was intentional. It had to be with how on it both these players were. Both of them incredibly patient. Iron Knit not budging and like in places where people might defensively crumble. Like they were like, nah, I'm gonna hold the ground. I'm gonna be solid. And Vasiliek, when they did tag, like they were clutch, and their defense, like they knew when they were going for throws so much of the time. They knew when to sort of weather the storm, and it was really hard for either of these players to open things up. But Vasiliek was this iron wall. Those anti-airs on point, parries on point, and just was able to win that war of attrition.
Yeah, I mean, and you saw Vasiliek also slowing down significantly, right? And a lot, especially in the later sets, right? Which would force IronNit to have to come in just because, like you said, his defense was just so on point, and it's so scary to push out buttons because Vasiliek's perfect parries were just so solid. And in most of these, in the perfect parry war here, right, Vasiliek was slowly coming out on top almost every time, especially because of the poison, ironically, right? You know, that poison actually slowly chipping away at IronNit, right? Kind of eventually kind of forcing him to have to make some decisions, right? Go in for certain things. And having that poison on you, especially when you get perfect parried by Aki, when you're trying to run your offense, right? She can get full punish counter carries and like full combos out of it. Even if it's scaled, just the corner carry alone is just so scary to deal with. And Vasiliek was just taking complete advantage of it. But IronNit, though, again, the defense from him as well, the perfect parries, the pressure was so solid. It's just Vasiliek just not getting opened up. You know, just was not. It was just so difficult to get a clean hit on him to really get the game going. And Vasiliek just showing off their prowess there. But with that, though, IronNit takes the fall. And Vasiliek gets himself a nice little chest. Let's see what he gets. And then we're going into the critical division. I think that's the copper frame, so congratulations.
Very cool.
Nice little cool frame for Vasiliek. Another one to add to the collection, but here we go. Get ready, because here comes the wheel.
Hey,
Oh,
you're
shit.
see.
Oh. Okay,
Let's
wait a
hope to
second.
God it isn't me, bro.
Yep.
Wish it's me. Please,
I hope to
bro.
God.
Please, it's the 5th decision.
Wait, what the
Division,
fuck?
bro?
Alright. Who's it gonna be?
Yeah, this is a
Division
long ass wheel.
2.
Oh.
Child, get ready.
Yeah,
shit.
it's gonna be so long.
Wait,
M1.
wait, who's division
Child.
Oh, okay, okay.
M1.
You ready for the teams? Child versus M1 coming back at it. Here we go, brother.
Let me set that up.
Damn. This one's a little scary. I mean, M1 cooking up, but I know he was feeling it by the end of that set, right? Child definitely looked like they were in control the majority of that set, so this is gonna be a pretty scary one. M1 needs perfects, right? So big thing here is critical division is a 1st to 5 or until the team hits 1st to 15, right? The overall goal is to hit 15 for this event. So if Child just needs 2 wins, or they could just immediately charge and then end it if they win that game, right? That could put a lot of pressure on M1. M1, on the other hand, has to win 5 games, and even then, we'll still have to roll the wheel again because they'll be at 13 at the end of that. So a little scary, But while we're getting that set up, we're gonna run some ads here because that last one was pretty long here, but. Right now, it is looking like IronNit is in the lead with 4,000. Why did I do that? Right behind him with 4,000. Mosh Pit with 500. Wow, there is no money in the gambling round tonight.
Oh, wow.
It is destitute. Everyone is out of money. No one's paying rent this month. Sorry, boys. But we'll be right back. We're going to run those ads real quick, and then we'll get right into the last match of tonight, potentially. Yeah, this matchup here, though, coming up, what are your thoughts here on what maybe M1 might need to change up to kind of, you know, win this set this time around, right? We did see some changes there at the end, and it was working for him,
Yeah.
but what anything else you think he needs to mix in?
So I definitely think there needs to be something to call out some of the parries. Just because Child in the same way, it feels like Team 1 and then like IronNit especially, like these perfect parries have been so on point. Like maybe like more ticks, that sort of thing. Like Kara into the throw more aggressively to force something out. And we've been seeing a lot of DPs the moment that sort of leg comes up. I don't know if Honda can bait into block from that situation off some EDs, but I think doing that early where Child is establishing that aggression to call it out, maybe get some damage, might put a little hesitation there.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we did, like, obviously Child trying to make the adjustments as quickly as he could, right? Especially once those command grabs started coming out. M1 trying to apply the pressure, and we saw a lot of DIs coming out in weird situations that would have definitely caught Child had he not been like jumping or maybe doing a jackknife, right? And so because of that, M1 not able to get like, you know, get a damage off of it, right? And then sometimes Child able to make the most out of it for himself because, you know, M1 is still in recovery by that point. So definitely something that'll have to change here in this matchup potentially, like, you know, kind of forcing the issue and then also still being aware to be able to kind of slow it down, right? Really channeling that inner scramble in the Honda, because if anyone works very well in those situations, it is Honda. But right now, why'd I do that? Putting all of his money in on Child right now. So don't blame him. Don't blame him. So right now it's 7,800 potentially. Gonna try and win it out. Is Iron Nick gonna bet against his teammate?
Ooh, that's it. I don't think so.
Or does he just not bet at all? Yeah, so he is in second place there.
3-2. This could really swing a different direction this time around.
Definitely. But we're back from ads. Let's get this last match here going. I know these boys are tired. It's 11 o'clock. We started a little bit later than normal, but hey, whatever. It's how it be. Let's get into this matchup here tonight. So
in the meantime, if you want to, you know, we've had a brilliant show tonight. If you want to send anything the way of the players here, all proceeds, you know, go directly to the players. It's an even split. Nothing goes back to us or Hispanic. You know, get them like, I don't know, a couple burgers or something.
Yeah, please. Yeah, exactly. Anything you guys can donate there, always appreciated. You know, these guys are playing out of their minds. It's been a really, really great set between both these teams tonight. Moku, I see you. I know you want back in. The wheel chooses who the wheel chooses. You need to put all your faith right now in M1, right? M1 needs to lock in.
They need your energy right now.
Exactly, because if M1 can somehow clutch this out, maybe get some perfects on the board, right? We spin the wheel again. Then if you come up, it could make all the difference. So right now, all it is right now, you got to support M1. M1, I think right now, trying to take a little bit of a breather, get ready for this matchup, right? It was a pretty stressful matchup, so I don't blame them, especially now having to go back into it. So again, to reiterate here though, it is a first to 5 between both players technically, but the goal of this event is to hit 15 for your team. So Child only needs to win 2 in this first to 5 to close it out. M1, on the other hand, has to win 5, and even if he wins all 5, right, we still don't get we'll have to roll critical division again. Yep. So I think, am I seeing a potential different character there? I can't see behind the screen there. We might have seen a character switch from M1. Team 2 does have a character switch left, so.
I feel like, does he have a Geef? He does.
I like the DJ. I love the DJ reaction.
I think I've actually run into M10's Geef. But I was like, I know he has both. Oh my gosh.
Listen, this might be the play though. All right, well, I like it. Keep coming out here tonight. Let's see what happens. Can M1 make it work? This is a weird matchup for a DJ. You know, a lot of people say DJ is kind of a really bad matchup for DJ. You know, especially because he can't really use sway all too much. Right, he has to keep his distance. So it is definitely a little scary.
Yeah, a kid that's kind of vulnerable to armor in some regards, and vulnerable to that. That's a lot of damage.
Yes, sir. Back to that was crazy call out there from M1. Saving his life there. He has level 2. Oh, scoop him up, brother! Oh. Yes, sir. Okay, M1. Right, now you have to see a Child, right? You're gonna have to make those adjustments, right? You're not fighting a Honda, you're fighting a Zangief now. Right. Call out here. Knee. Oh my gosh, just sway into the overhead there.
The base of this.
Yep. Knee. Stopping him in the air. Heavy punch. Trying to call something out there. So bad. Oh my gosh. Not a punch.
With the throw.
Oh, heavy punch. Didn't punish that. Okay, jackknife. Yep, here we go. Oh, nice call out there from Child. No, didn't stop it. Here comes M1. It's a Fabulous Express. Gonna get some meter here.
A lot of damage.
Yup. Oh my gosh.
There you go. Fighting dirt. That's what I want to see.
Child out here, bro. Wake up, sweet man. We're out here. Nice confirm from M1 though. Got him in the corner. Chop him up. Chop him up again. DI, not ready.
Oh, that's big, but high wall splat makes it kind of weird. Oh, that's it.
You're dead. Is this a perfect? I think we got a perfect on the board here, boys.
Oh my god.
He's not dead. To be close. One more. He needs a perfect. He needs it. Reversal. Oh my gosh. He's trying to make it happen. Level 2.
Is he gonna hit the drop kick?
Okay. Childo burnt out. He won't get the perfect. He needs this win though. Good tech from M1.
Pressure to keep going. He can't take any hits.
Ooh. Closing it out. So close to that perfect. Big jump in. Okay, M1. I like the Zangief change. I like it.
Yeah, this is a different rhythm altogether. And if any character is gonna discourage parry attempts, it's probably Deep with that light SP.
Oh yeah. Okay, M1 close to burnout though. Probably opting to take the hit there. Go for jump. Don't want to get burnt out. Oh, what attack though, and a call out there from Child. Now you're burnt out. He's only got level 1. No real reversal here on the side of M1. The DI calling out the heavy punch. Okay.
Round 2.
Child up around here. Again, first to 5 here between these players, but Child only needs 2 to close it out for his team. M1 trying to make a big comeback happen. Siberian Express, here comes the train. I hope you punched your ticket in. Jeez, just jumping. A lot of jumping, just jumping right over each other there. Nice, confirm there with a crouching medium kick and drive rush. Jumping over that. Okay. Got Cuz out here sending out invites. You'd love to see it. Burnt out though for M1. He's got level 3 though. Now he has it. Anti-air.
What a check.
Oh yeah, exactly. That would have been scary if he whiffed that. Jumping over. Nothing for save. If you had anti-aired that. Heavy punch. Child going in, potentially. Meter back now on the side of M1. He's got a lot of health. Got him with the low.
Okay. Let's go.
Lock in. In the words of Noah, lock in.
We're rapping right now. We're pressing buttons.
We are indeed. Frog Splash coming in. Scoop him up. Big damage here. No meter to work with though. Oh, I think
if that was empty drop kicking a level 3.
I think it was.
Did you have the same vibe?
I had the same vibe. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Got him in the corner though. He has level 3! No, he didn't let it rock. Unfortunate.
If they do a full cash out, they might build level 3.
No, they got it. They got it.
Yeah.
Just spend it all here. Level 3. Got him.
I love it.
Nice.
M1. Gonna lost there, and Child tying it up 1-1 here. Needs one more, potentially soon here. Exhibition point. Can Child close it out for Team 1? Can Team Vasiliek end the Lightning Dome Gladiators' reign of terror? Heavy punch there.
Here comes the Vanthus.
Oh man, what a tech there from M1. Oh, air to air. A little bit of weird. In. So back kick. Ooh. Oh, scoop him up, brother. Oh, M1. Big knee.
Oh, that's meaty as hell.
Yes, sir. It burnt out, though. Wake up, sweet brother. You... God. Child.
DI becomes the right person for the job.
This guy's honestly kind of stupid. No offense to him.
And here comes the giant fist indeed. If only he was wearing the pink outfit. Oh, okay. Gotta go for the DI there. Gonna get close to burnout here. Getting carried to the corner. A little bit of a scary situation here for M1.
Well, 2 on deck. I wonder if we see a reversal.
DI indeed. Okay. Heavy machine gun upper. Oh gosh, he did that heavy punch and got called out. Okay. We're in the corner. Another DI. Yeah, might as well just take this. Oh, brother. You. Child, dog. And right now, exhibition point on the side of Child. M1 though has a full stick of butter right now. You gotta be so careful against Geef right now. You get the half health, you're in kill range. Do you want to make that guess?
I feel like we're gonna see a level 3. A really cheeky one here too.
Good, definitely. The XTP from Child doesn't want to get in the corner. Oh, level 2!
Really? No, they really did go for that.
Yeah, they went for a health stab there. Okay, not too bad for M1 though. Worse, oh, he went for the full thing. Gosh, overhead, fighting back. Stomping on the ground.
The challenge.
Gosh, so low. Heavy punch. No, the drop, that was such unfortunate. No, the unfortunate drop. No, you hate to see it, dude. No.
Yes.
Triumphant cry.
No. Oh no. Damn, M1, man. I was starting to believe, brother. That was so unfortunate of a drop, man. I feel that in my bones. Do not feel bad. Do not feel bad. Man, what a scrap here tonight between both these teams, though. Crazy, crazy stuff. Congratulations to Child to closing it out for Team Vasiliek to give him the win. I mean, not much to say about that matchup. Just, I think, good call out there from M1 to switch to the Geef. It was definitely in his favor there to do that. Just such an unfortunate drop there. I want to say that maybe he was going for level 2, or maybe he's trying to do something else. I don't know what happened there. You know, SF6 likes to hold inputs, just super unfortunate, but I think he was playing that matchup so well up until there. Can we run back this whole thing right now? I know.
First to one. No.
First to one, everyone? Nah. Any thoughts though? Any thoughts though on that matchup there for you, real quick? Just quick thoughts.
Oh man, it looks so different going into. I feel like we definitely had something there. It really was that unfortunate drop at the end. I feel like this could have gone like either way. Really, just one solid like level 3 off any of those conversions, and I think we could have had a much longer critical division there.
Listen. Yeah. I'm down. I just want to say real quick. First off, congratulations to Child. Yeah, we want to run back. I want the run back, 100%. First off, super chest here for Child, getting the distant war cry title. I love it.
Okay.
And yeah, I need to see the run back. This was a close. I mean, we saw 3 O's, but it wasn't even like, again, the 3 O's weren't even like hyper mega dominant, really, right? Like, again,
they were not washes.
Yeah, 100%. We could definitely see this come back and just go the other direction. Like, I would love to see a run back between both these teams, bro. Now it is 11-20, dog.
we say that for the Tekken runs.
Yeah, no, dude.
Stay that long.
Child gotta go to work at 3 a.m. Oh, brother, I pray for him. All right,
boy, 3 a.m.
Child got a job and need to go to work. Oh, Child, I'm so sorry, bro. Thank you so much, though, for the huge clutch. But real quick, who was MVP tonight? Honestly, please, who do we think was MVP tonight? I think, man, maybe Vasiliek, Kepler. Also, I mean, there's some. Oh, obviously Moku as well. This one's a tough one. Maybe Child just for closing it out, but
Child for closing out. Vasiliek, because not only did they win the captain's match, but if Ironnet had won once more, given their record so far, they would have had that bounty, and Vasiliek stopped that from happening. Nobody had put a stop to him up to this point.
That's true. Vasiliek did end Ironet's reign of terror. So I'd say Crow got 3-0'd, but he did it in spirit. Listen, you know, I say Vasiliek. I'll give it to Vasiliek. I think he definitely. I think he could. Him or I'd give it to him. Maybe Kepler, like I said, or Moku. They're all very good, solid people. But any thoughts in chat? If you think who deserves MVP, we're gonna do a quick interview with them. But before that, Step, whenever you're ready.
Oh, sure.
For our gambling ram winner, why did I do that? Let's see what they. Let's see their little award there.
3, 2, and 1.
Please don't give it to the guy who beat my ass. Don't lose. Don't lose next time. Why did I do that? Low tier Kim is honest and you know it. All right. I'm banning you right now. Listen, I just want to say, damn, I have the image on my phone. I don't have it on my computer. Listen, I would like you to refer to the image that is Street Fighter League Finals, where we had a triple Kim lineup for the US team, and it almost worked. And it was working for most of the night until, you know, we started deciding to throw. Well, Japan started deciding to throw, and throw loop us to death, but that doesn't count. Mods boiled that man in a fine stew. Very true. All right, let's head over here to the commentator's booth. Honestly, like I said, I think Vasiliek. Does anyone have anyone else? Please, because why not? From Moku. Listen, Moku. If you had like a dominating win for your team, even the losing team can get the MVP. But you know, there was a 3-0 on both sides. I'm just saying, Kepler got one too. That kind of evens it out. So Moku needs it. Is he that desperate? They need to hear this. Piccolo, they need to hear this. No one's stopping you. Oh my god. Okay, but what if I got a dominating win on the winning team? Very true. Kepler did cook. You know what, Kepler? We've had Vasiliek on here multiple times. We'll have Kepler on here. Kepler, are you cool to do an interview? Talk some smack for your team? Tell me if yes or no to pull up. My doesn't count. It was with my. Sure. All right. I'm gonna pull Kepler in here. Kepler.
Oh,
how are we doing? Sorry, I'm pulling you in quickly. You know, gotta get the interviews in. I gotta say, so, you know, we've been planning this matchup for a little while. You know, we got a little bit of rescheduling, you know, whatnot. Did you have any planning here for your matchup you're going in tonight? You know, Rashid versus Mai, a little bit of a newer character. It's a little bit of a weird matchup.
Yeah, I did honestly. Like, I think when we first started planning this one, because like that's just like asked me out of the blue to join the team, and I was like, all right. But that was like, I think this is like before Mai even came out. So I was like I'm a Chun player usually, and I'm pretty confident with that character. And I think also like that's probably one of her, or Rashid is one of her best matchups. So like if I felt confident in my Chun, I think I would be playing her. But I haven't. I've actually just been playing like only Mai like since she came out. I love this character, and she's cheap. And people are saying top 1. I don't know about top 1. I was like,
don't listen to Japan.
Top 10 at the very least, maybe top 5. I don't know.
Down playing on stream. Let's go. I like it. Listen, you gotta get your shot.
Yeah.
Nah, listen, I always laugh because Japan, if one player in Japan is cooking with a character, that character's top 1. That's how it is always for them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's them right now that's saying, the Asia region right now that thinks Mai's top 1. We'll have to wait and see, right? Yeah. Okay, and Angry Bird, but right now though, I mean, how are the vibes in the team? It looked kind of immaculate. We heard some smack talking in the team. How are you guys feeling throughout the entirety of the exhibition?
I mean, I think we were just feeling good, like, all the way through. I think Bass is, like, honestly, like, a great, if you consider me a coach, like, I don't know, a coach or a player, I don't know. This is my first time doing this. But, he's great, really nice guy, really did a great job, like, putting the team together. Egana-san, you know? And then, Child, I don't know if you were, had him on the mic during this game, but he was, like, he was so in there, so confident, just like, just talking shit, you know?
No, we heard all of it, trust.
And everyone just, like, I don't know, everyone did a great job. Like, I think it was just the confidence, you know?
Hey, I mean, even if you're not, like, when we have these matches, right, at the end of the day, even if you're not a great player that can, like, teach that well, just being there and being hyper supportive on top of that is always just better than anything else, right? Keeping the morale high, right? Because obviously you were going into your match down 3, right? So, you know, obviously there was a little bit of a hurdle there, right? So obviously keeping the morale up and then making that 3-0 comeback to kind of turn it around for your team, also huge, right? Putting Uncle Rec in a normal position, right? A little bit less pressure on him. So, you know, that's always a good thing. Steph, do you have any questions, Ben?
Sure. I guess, like, how did you feel going up against a Lightning Dome team? Is there, like, a good history between, like, you and any of the players or, like, the team there? Like, have you matched up a lot?
I actually do. So, like, I know a few of the folks from LTG. I think I've played Moku. I played at one point. Iron Knit. I played at one point. I've been talking a lot with Isabella and
Thanks.
and Manatee and them. Running. I don't know if you've seen the Seal Street
Yes.
bracket.
I have, yeah.
Yes.
Shout out Seal Street.
Yeah.
Izzy does,
we
like,
are
a great job
very
running
familiar
that.
with Isabella in this event.
Okay. No, but like, they're all awesome. So I mean, I hate to be on like the opposing side, but like, you know,
Listen,
it is.
it's pat yourself on the back. Sometimes you gotta cook people up, all right? You know, sometimes you gotta show them who's boss, right? So, and I think you guys did a great job. You cooked up tonight. You know, we're gonna add, I'll be adding a little bit more to the pot, but you did get yourself a nice little bonus here tonight. You know, just for hanging out. Thank you for coming out here so late. I know it's 11:30.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Listen, I'm on spring break. My sleep schedule's cooked. Like,
Perfect. Perfect. We're set then. All right. Well, any last shout outs here? Where can we find you? All that jazz.
Well, shout out. I am streaming. Yeah, shout out to me, I guess. So I'm streaming right now.
I respect it.
Kepler FPC. And shout out to Pulse for the very recent like sponsorship. Very, very happy with that. Shout out to Greasy in my chat who just said I would be talking crazy in these type of tourneys.
Sign them up. Tell them to
agree?
sign up. Listen. Hey.
Yeah, Greasy, you sign up, dude.
Yeah, listen. I gotta
get in here, man.
Listen, I'm gonna show on. I'm gonna show on your stream. Yeah, listen. I'm gonna show on.
Yeah, the DJ player.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna show on your stream. Yeah, right now, join the Discord. You know, the links are all over our channel. So, you know, please, we're always looking for new players. If you want to pull up with a team of 5 friends, tell Greasy if he's got 5 friends. If you want to pull up with you and Greasy and 3 other people, we're always willing to set up a time and find a team for you guys to take on. So, does not matter what the ranks are. We'll find a team for you guys. So, pull up. Pull up. So, I hope you had a good time. It sounds like you enjoyed the event.
No, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Listen,
I appreciate it.
I hope to see you back. So it was a pleasure seeing the Mai. I want to see the Chunk.
We'll be back. It sounds like LDG wants to run back. So for like if Ass wants the same team, I'm here. And
hell yeah.
I was cooking tonight. I don't know why it'd be any different.
Listen, exactly. So, talk your shit. Talk your shit. All right. Listen. Let them know. All right. Congratulations. I'm gonna send you back to your team. You know, and enjoy your winnings. Have a good one.
Hey, thank you. You too.
Well, there you go. You know, like I said, you know, we got a lot of humble players here. All right, you gotta spice it up. Tell them, let them know. All right, you don't have to make it personal. We can be like, hey, you're washed. All right, listen, I cooked you up. You know, you're free, right? Until you beat me next time, you can say whatever you want, right? You won the set. They gotta hold that. They gotta hold that. If LDG wants the run back, they can have the run back. But until then, they gotta hold it. All right, so talk as much shit as you can.
If we say this now, Masha's gonna get MVP and we're gonna lose the shit.
It was fun. Thanks for. We will be running it back and we'll win it next time. Maybe, I don't know. The confidence from Iron Knit is just 100% just on point. Well, with that, if you guys are still around, real quick, one last announcement here tonight. Next week, we will have Grand Totakai coming back with the SFL Season 4 champions taking on Team Vasiliek, who was the Street Fighter League Season 5 champions, next Friday. So we're having a championship rundown between both the teams coming up next week. Gonna be a lot of fun. You're gonna see some crazy stuff. Yeah, Stream Team League face-off, exactly. So both the champions from both of those events will be coming up soon. And speaking of Stream Team League, plans around the board, we're trying to see if we can make something happen. So always keep in mind, be on the lookout for any announcements, for anything like that. We got a lot of stuff coming up soon. We're gonna be busy. We're gonna be busy for a while. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can raid someone real quick. You know, Kepler is streaming right now. I don't know if they're still streaming, if they're gonna be streaming after this.
They're going.
Let's see. You know what? Let's just send him over to Kepler.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see if Kepler. All right, Kepler, don't stop streaming after this. All right, I'm gonna send the raid. If they stop streaming after this, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm gonna force you to stream for another hour. So sending everyone over there.
Peer pressure him, chat.
Yeah, peer pressure her to keep playing. So we want to see more Mai cooking, more Chun playing. So with that though, Step, any last words here tonight?
Just thank you for coming out. You know, be sure to tune in next week. We got a lot coming. You know, you're the best. Keep signing up. Those signups will go up like tomorrow-ish. Definitely look forward to, you know, if you're new blood, if you're new here, get in there. We'll get you on. We'll have a cool event. Everybody will have fun. And Discord's a cool place to hang out.
Exactly. Well, we will see you then next time.